For the next 100 days, I'm going to be surviving in this snowy forest only world. In that time, I want to build an extremely cozy base complete with my home, an enchanting tower, a nether portal, and even some farms and animals for my food. So be sure to stick around to the end to see how this whole base comes together. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we are in our completely frozen snowy world, or at least almost, and I need to survive 100 days. Which, like, you know, I've done it a couple times. I think I got this. Classic. Gonna start by chopping down a bunch of trees, getting our tools, and then this time I want to hunt for a village. So this is a single biome with the snowy tundra. I should theoretically be able to find a village like pretty easily. Okay, let's just take our pickaxe and try to, yeah, go find like a mountain or something that has stone on it. I don't know if animals can spawn here. I mean, I'm sure they can, right? There's snowy variants of like all of the mobs, basically. I say all of them, but I mean like not all of them, right? Like most of them. There is some stone. Ooh, there's a whole cave here. I do see coal. Let's not go ahead strong into a cave yet. I'm not even like, it's not even been 2 minutes. Let me take my time here. Okay. Now with our newfound cobblestone, let's make some more, like our actual set of tools. So this, that, and I'll make a shovel because like, why not? And now, yeah, tree harvesting. I'm going to need a lot of this wood in general because, you know, I need to build my base and some surrounding buildings. Ooh, whoa, dude. This is really cool, actually. Hold on. I don't know that I want to... It's so cool. I could build down there. There are pigs. But I don't know if I'm going to build... I don't want to build, like... I want, like, a flat area. More so than I want, like, a big hole. Yeah. I would like an area that is more... Ooh. I need to... Okay, yeah. I need to find a village or at least 3 sheep. Because I have a feeling that nighttime's going to be really bad. Can I see any villages up here? The answer is no, but I do see another sheep. Come here, buddy. Weird that the first 2 sheeps are not, like... you know, I guess it's whatever. You know what? I feel like I never get, like, multicolored sheep in my worlds. I always just get, like, white sheep. So, it's, you know, maybe it's cool to find something that isn't that. I need to find a village, dude. There's gotta... I know that they can spawn in this biome, so it's just a matter of time, like, hunting to find one. I'm gonna need food fairly imminently. The good news is I do have wood, so I can just smelt it and cook up the mutton and chicken that I have. But if I find a village, I could get hay bales and a free bed. And that's a deal a man like me just can't pass up. I do hear another sheep. Oh, not baby sheep. Good. Okay, I have my first day bed as of right now. And there's some sugarcane right there, which I do need. Thank you, thank you. I guess we could run along this whole thing, but it's not like... Oh, cows, good. Okay, now I have real food. We should work on, I guess, like, securing our food, right? Our first piece of food. Nice. How much time do I have? Like, less than a full day. This is not great. I've not found the one thing I'm actually looking for. I guess while I'm sitting here waiting on this, I can mine some trees. I'm gonna need, like, a ton of this wood. And you know what benefit to surviving in a complete tundra-only world is that I get to build with my favorite wood, which is spruce. So that's sick. I guess let's run across this frozen lake, and I would love to find a village if I can. I'm willing to hunt a little bit for one if need be, but I also need to make a bed very soon. Ooh, that's a cave. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could go down there, right? Like, right now. I mean, what do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose, everything to gain. Oh, I thought that was a village, dude. Dang it. This world is tricking me. Let's sleep on the frozen river today because I'm not actually sure that I'm gonna find a village ever. Maybe they just cannot spawn, like, straight up. You know, I didn't really verify that. I kind of just assumed. They definitely can. There's, like, tundra villages for sure. For sure. I don't know, man. I don't want to get too far away from this cave, though, because I do want to explore the cave in the morning. In the AM, low-key, I gotta explore this cave. Yeah, let's sleep through the night, and then we're gonna hit this cave first thing in the morning, I think. Because there was some exposed iron that I think I saw. Yeah, there's some right there. Okay. All right. Good morning. Tundra only world. Okay, let's get into this cave and see what we can get going. I see copper. There's my iron. I'll take some of this coal. The real big thing that I want right now, I'm not even that concerned about armor. I really just want a shield. Let's make some torches. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna grab this iron. I'm gonna smelt it, make my shield. And if there's enough of it, oh gosh. Is this a water cave? It is. Okay, we may come back to that. But I have an idea. We can go into this water cave, which is like much safer than not going into than like the regular cave. It's much safer than the regular cave. We can go in with doors and then really just hope that things go well. There's a ton of iron in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, dude. Yo, this vein is massive. Okay, awesome. Let's get, you know what, while we're here, let's just, oh my gosh. Let's just grab some coal. Because, like, we're going to need it anyway throughout the rest of this video. But also, it's just a good resource to have. How else will I smelt my iron, you goofballs? I know I bet you're screaming, oh, use the wood, Fatty. You have wood. You fool. You silly, silly person. Why would I do that if I can have coal? Let's just smelt this now. Let's do a little bit of exploring downward and see if this does go down. I did all the exploration I needed. It doesn't go down. Let's do a little bit of exploration, and I went 3 blocks forward, and I figured my answer. Sick. All right, now I just need to wait for my iron to smelt up, and then I'll make my my armor and stuff. All right, I have enough iron, I think, to make tools and my full kit. So let's do this real quick. You know what? I might be lying. I am lying. I actually needed at least one more to make my... to finish making my, like, pickaxe, which is the big thing I wanted. I should also make an axe. Like, oh, you know what? Actually, I should make a pickaxe and a sword first. And then I can make, like, an axe later. Let's make the sword now. Put our food here, maybe. I mean, I'm keeping my shield stays on. The shield stays on at all times. Listen, I'm not trying to die, dude. No way. No way, dude. Okay, I'm low-key feeling invincible. I think we can go down in this cave. Here's what I should do. Actually, before we do that, I have a better idea. Let's make a bucket real quick. Okay. And I would like to enter this cave on my own terms. In, like, an area that I feel comfortable doing so in. Okay, I'm in. Hello, mobs. Please don't hurt me. Skeleton right there. Okay, I'm not going into the ravine part of this. Yeah, no, count me out. Sorry. I'm okay without that. Let's go this way instead. Is it all ravine? I'm getting bold here, boys. Bold and brash. Courage favors the brave. I thought that was gonna be a diamond. Hello, mobs. This is zombie. Diamonds, my first ones. No shot. Okay, cool. First ones. And it was just 1 diamond. Okay. Well, luckily for me, there's more cave to explore, right? Yeah. Big. I'm bold, boys. Got me feeling mad brave right now. More lapis? Bet. I want it. Keep going down. More lapis. I don't need lapis. I need diamond. You just got to speak things into existence sometimes. Truly, you just have to speak things into existence sometimes. I am finding diamonds, baby. Oh my gosh, a big vein of them. I'm going to grab some of this iron, too, while I'm here. It just makes sense. I see more lapis. Those are not diamonds, so I'm not grabbing them. Dude, we might come out of this cave with a good set of diamonds, which is, like, good. I spent a good chunk of time in this cave, so I'm happy to go through here. Another set of diamonds here. I'm going to mine in third person because I'm afraid I'm going to get jumped. See, if I wasn't in third person, I might not have seen that creeper right there. Any more diamonds up here that I can... Oh my gosh. That's 4 creepers. What kind of bad luck is that? I did see diamonds say third person. Third person benefit, boys. I found more diamonds. GG's. I don't see any more. Oh, I do see more right there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Actually, I think I want to mine into that a little bit because I like building with calcite a lot. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we gotta handle this skeleton ASAP. He's got an enchanted bow, and I'm not prepped to deal with that. There's a creeper right behind me. Oh my goodness! That's a lot of mobs, boys. Lots of mobs over here. Holy yikes. I'm not afraid of you guys. I am afraid of the creepers and the skeleton. And the enderman, honestly. What did I say, boys? Fortune favors the bold, and that is me. Okay. Why is it all creepers? Oh! You guys see that? Big vein of diamonds? Okay. Why is the whole cave just creepers galore up here, bro? Okay, let's get over to those diamonds over here. Okay, I could go down, and that might be my best bet because I don't see anything over there. How many diamonds am I currently holding? 25. I have a great idea, and that's abandon the iron armor for diamond armor. Okay, I gotta like throw some stuff away here. My inventory is so full. Okay, I want to also smelt my food now because I'm running low. All right, we are already in full diamond gear. What an insane start to this 100 days. I am feeling really good, like really good. Let's get on out of our little hidey hole here and let's keep exploring a little bit. So I guess like we do want to keep grabbing some of this iron. I want to fight these zombies because there's so much iron here. Did that guy just spawn in front of me? Are you out of your mind? Hello? There's another one. Oh my gosh, where are you guys coming from? Okay, is that it? Can I mine this iron in peace now? Is this gold? It is gold. Okay, not all iron. Interesting. Another zombie. Maybe there's a spawner over there because like that's like the 3rd or 4th zombie that's come from right there from that just small hole. Dude, I keep getting hit. Gosh. Oh, you are kidding, boys. On all sides, huh? No way. Okay, I'm just running. Really bad spot for me. Super bad spot right now. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Did I hear a baby zombie? Guys, there's a chicken jockey. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do I do about that? I can't open this up or he'll kill me, right? Oh, not losing interest. That's just perfect for me. I have an idea to handle this, by the way. Oh my gosh! Let him in. You idiot, by the way. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's a music disc. Chicken Jackie music disc. Chicken Jackie. No, I'm not holding any cobblestone. That's why that happened. I'm understanding. Okay, but I can come down here and get more diamonds. Yes! To keep exploring now that I've cleared my path here. My war path, if you will. This is going up, which I don't know if that's like actually good for us. And I think it's actually not. Oh, wait, hold on. It opened back up. And I got more diamonds. Sick. No mobs over here that I need to avoid, right? These are the 2 diamonds I needed for my sword, and these are the two that I didn't need. I only need 1 for my shovel, but I will take it. And I will take more. Trust I will take more. Okay, this is good. Now I can remake my axe or pickaxe if I need to, if they break. It's mostly my axe that I'm worried about. Do you see more diamonds? I'm not that greedy. Let's actually just get out. I'm not so greedy that I'm going to stick around and die. So let's start mining our way out of here with our iron pick. And I'll make another one if I need to. I need this deep slate anyway for a build I want to do. So this is perfectly fine. I'm super content. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay, that was almost pretty bad. The gravel just fell on me. Cool, cool. Okay, I have an idea. Some people are not gonna like this idea, but here's my idea. I want to harvest a little bit of deep slate while I'm down here so that I can avoid having to like go hunt for more deep slate later. At least for my like first build, at least for like my starter home. That's my game plan, right? Because I at least want to get my starter home built. Like I want to get it built pretty soon, so that I have a place to like set down my chest and set down my stuff and like sleep. You know, I'm a little upset that I didn't find any moss because I really wanted to find like a small lush cave or something. Oh, maybe I'm being an idiot. Wait. This is like a tundra only world. I actually don't know that moss or lush caves could spawn. Let me not be stupid. Let me not be stupid. I'm like almost positive they can't. Okay. I have all of the deep slate I think I need at least for the start of my build. How long until I am relinquished? Apparently a long time, bro. Please. I'm starting to get frustrated, bro. I want out. Oh, more coal. Hey, I needed this. Okay, let me get this and then I want out. I'm half tempted to... Don't do it. I was going to say I'm half tempted to just go ahead and craft a diamond pickaxe, but I would honestly rather wait till I find, like, obsidian. Or until I make obsidian with, like, a lava pool. Because then I can at least get... I can be closer to enchanting it than not enchanting it, which would be, low-key nice. I hear cows. I'm almost at the surface. Okay, wait, before we get up there. Is it sleep time? No, okay. We're out, boys. Yes! Yes! Okay. Sick. Okay. Now, I am still determined to find a village, although I guess now I don't really need it, huh? I guess I could just start, like, building my base. But I need to find a cool place to do that. What's the... You know what? This looks pretty sick. I don't want to build on a mountain. I did state that I wanted to build something. Oh, and hey, I need this. Let's grab a little bit of this. I will need this, and it's not going to be very common in the world. Ooh, an igloo. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wah, 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 wah. Dude found something cool. I'm dude, by the way. You know what? And I would love to save you, King. Truly, I would. Truly. I'm getting a little bit of a call to just grab this golden apple and leave. This is going to save me a lot of trouble. What? 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 What in the world? Oh, okay, never mind. You know what? It can't save me any trouble at all. What? Okay, what is all of this infested? Okay. I still am on the hunt. Oh, is that a Ruby Nether portal? Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh, this is almost like complete. I could make a diamond pickaxe now and grab the obsidian, but I am... you know what? I'm not full yet. Let's do it. Okay, let's mine this up real quick. Okay, this is the last block of obsidian. It has taken way too long to mine all of this. Bro, mining obsidian with a diamond pickaxe, all to get 13 pieces. By the way, not enough to make a full portal if anyone was counting. Oh my gosh, what a tedious process, man. Okay, I need to find a place to settle down and build my starter base, dude. I'm taking way too long to find somewhere to build right now. And I don't want it to be on like a, I don't know, maybe on a mountain's, you know what, maybe on a mountain's actually slick, if I can find a cool mountain to do it on. But the mountain needs to be big too, like a big flat area. So I don't think I'm gonna find. Let's go up here and see if there is a big flat area. This is kind of a big flat area. Sure, let's set up our camp here. So here's my game plan, right? I'm gonna put my house like right here, so we can do some stuff. Let's put our crafting table down and our bed down, and then I need to make. I'm going to make an iron axe for right now, and then I'm going to chop down a bunch of these trees to clear out this little area. I can take my shovel and clear out all the snow if I want as well, which obviously I'm going to have to do. Okay. The area is now fully cleaned up. Good. Let's throw away... Not throw away. Let's put away everything. How do you make... You know what? While I'm here, how do I make barrels? So here's my thought process, right? If I want the back of my base to be there, I want my front of my base to be here. So this... Well, I'm already starting off at a bad start. That's 1, 2, 3, this, and then I want you here, and I want these stripped, which means I can't be holding my shield. Okay. You know what? You know what? I knew that it would do that. I freaking knew it would do that, dude. Something like this. Okay, okay. And then my door will go here. Means I should make some of these. So door here, we're gonna have some spruce in the back, and then I kind of want to mix in a bit of cobblestone and like stone brick here. There's a few blocks that I think I want to utilize that I just don't have on my person, which is like okay. Oh, I'm trying to like jump and place this block at the same time, like that. Oh, come on. No, come on. Yes. Okay. Gosh. I actually don't even want these here, actually, now that I'm looking at this. I actually want slabs here. Which, again, I can't do. Hold up. And then, you know what? Actually, I could probably just leave it at 2 here like that. And this will be like an overhang roof, which I think is going to look sick. I have dirt. Why am I doing this? It's okay. It's okay, but I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I need more stone brick, bro. And you know what? Let's stop using our wood as our... What's what I'm looking for? As like our scaffolding. I have so much dirt, we could just use it. What am I looking to do? This little number. And then get some fence. That's going to go here. And then... Okay. Okay. This is the start to the front of it. This is about to take a long time. But we got to go to bed to get to building in the morning. Alrighty. Now, I guess I could just go ahead and do this. So now I need this. I need a staircase here. Boom, bam, bop, bang. Except that I'm already doing this incorrectly, I think. Because this is supposed to meet up at the middle. So where's the actual part where I want to begin this? I guess this is where we want to bring in our... let's make a stonecutter real quick. I don't know why I'm not doing this yet. Now let's throw this in because I want that. Really, this should go over on this side, right? Oh, okay. I'm understanding what I did wrong. This whole like little piece here has to come up by 1 more block. A little annoying. It shouldn't need to do that, but it's because I'm understanding what's happening as I'm building this. I think I'm building this too close. I think that's what I'm figuring out now. This is a couple blocks too close to the house. Let's bring this. And now we can bring these in. There we go. Now we bring this in, like that. Okay. Now that's working properly. Okay. Yeah, this is better. This is now much, much better. Much, much better. Okay. So I still think... I think the front of my house is meant to be a block taller. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm gonna tear this down, and I'm gonna rebuild. It's gonna drive me crazy. Listen, I've always said I'd never plan out my builds. This is the real process of a Minecraft build boy. This is what it looks like. This is reality. Let no one lie to you. Except me. So here's how this should go. Let's be like realistic in what we're looking at. So this is a back wall. This should, I think, be like one close, like here, but it needs to be one higher, like that. And then 1, 2, 3, and then boom, bam, boom, boom. You want stair, stair, trapdoor. Now we just built something like this, which is where our door is going to go, but we are still going to put it like this. Let's put our blocks in here so that I know exactly where I'm building at. And then I need a fence right here as a window. And then boom, do that. And now let's do the same thing over here and then a slab up top. So that's what the front of the house should look like. And it's looking good now. I'm actually fairly happy with that. Here's what we need to do now is I need to get some more stairs in here so that this is doubled up properly. Do that with those. And I need to now get back down here. All right, new dawn, new day, build time. Let's now continue to build this back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and then we're just gonna build this up a lot. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And now all of these need to be stripped. I think truly you could fill in this side kind of however you want, I think. And I kind of do just want to fill it with deep slate. This one, I think we're just going to keep kind of as is. You could get a window in here, but like, also, you know what? Don't be dumb, Fatty. Actually take this in by 1. We can take it in by 1, no window on this side, but window on another side, right? That way we have a little bit of depth to the side of this whole building, which I think will be sick. And same thing here, except we can put a window on this one. And then on this side, I think, honestly, if you just do something like put a lantern here and then put like hay bales or something there, or honestly, could do something like this. And we could put our water in here. Where's my bucket? Boom. Let's go get one more piece of water real quick. Piece of water. One more. Oh, hey guys. I'm just gonna, hope you don't mind if I just plunk you off there. Sorry, I just... a little too dangerous for Fatty, you know what I mean? Sorry. Yeah, no thank you. Okay, now we have our water on the side, and I'll put some decoration pieces over there at some point. And then 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. I think this will pretty much do us. You could also maybe just say that it should end here. And I kind of would agree with you, actually. Let's take this part down, and then it can be a little uneven. I don't think on this side it's going to matter as much. So let's get rid of you, and let's get rid of you, and let's get rid of you. Let's put this here. I'm being dumb. I should have gone one more up. Let's do that. Okay. Alrighty. Good. Gosh. Okay, so now I need to bring this back around here. Like that. Which is going to get a little tedious. So let's make a bunch of stairs right now. And then I don't have to worry about making a ton of stairs later. Does this need to come up by 1, actually? I think so. Because it's supposed to be in front of the wall, but just right over this thing. So it needs to be actually, like, here. Okay, and now we need to build a giant, big ol' freaking roof right here. Oh, this needs to be that. And not this. This house, I think, has to go back a little bit. Oh, no, wait. Was I right here? No, I think it is supposed to be... Don't place a fresh block when I have one right there. Let's get back over here and work on it on this side now. This might need to come up by one more. Is that crazy? No, I guess not, right? Like, it actually should be, like, right here. And that will create the actual effect of the roof that I want. Place that there. Side. Did I build this incorrectly somewhere? Yes. Yeah. Because of course I did. I'm FatieDadie, dude. That's just kind of what I do. And then here with this, with that. There we go. Okay. And I got the size right, finally. Oh, poop. Wait, what happened here? Do you need to be one more back? Because you're starting in front of that. I started this. I don't even know if I did this incorrectly or if it just truly is the wrong size. This is, I'll tell you what I think is happening here, actually, is that underneath of this block should be a different stair. And then this is now correct, right? Yes. So then I want a stair like that. There we go. There we go, dude. That's what I want it to look like. Good. Okay, good. And let's take the stairs straight back here. And then this all has to... Does this all need to be different now? Yeah, probably, right? This has to come up. I can live with that. I will figure out this build. I swear it. It's becoming a little too tedious, but I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna have to go get more, probably deep slate soon. I'm feeling it. Now you gotta figure out how to do this roof. How do you manage this? I think I have an idea, and I think it's just... I think it's that you don't take it up quite as high as the other side. Okay, it is bedtime. Can I go to bed? I can. Oh, yeah. Don't be dumb. That was stupid. That was so stupid. I definitely think that here. Okay, I do have a different idea for how I want to do this. So here's my idea. I think we can put like a tower out of the back here to avoid having to really go crazy on the roof here. The question is how do you want to do this tower? Because this still has to come back to hit like this tower. So let's do this. Let's build it out of stone brick, and let's build it as an aesthetic piece like here. So let's go there. 1, 2. I want this to be, I think, a 3x3, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Just like this, except you have to go away. Because you're actually going here. Move this. I do want to get cobblestone kind of mixed in with this. And this has to come up pretty high, so I'm definitely going to need more stone brick, probably, right? You could also just, like, make it maybe a chimney. Honestly, I don't hate the idea of a chimney. How do I get down? Oh, I guess like that. Let's go on a hunt for some food real quick, because I'm currently lacking heavily in the food department. I could plant my seeds, right? Maybe that's, like, not even a bad idea either. You guys aren't necessarily what I'm looking to eat, but I guess I will. Okay. So I am clearly very low on cobblestone. Let's try to get a little bit with our diamond pickaxe, and I can always craft another pickaxe if I need to. And we can get our cobble like right here. All right, let's start getting a little bit of cobblestone, and then we'll go back home, make some more furnaces, and start like really smelting and really going crazy. I think that's our big game plan. Okay, I have a ton of cobblestone now. I need to get back over to my build and start smelting. It has been a nice little minute. On the bright side, though, I did get some food. I found some more coal, which I can use. And I have a little area dedicated to mining cobblestone if I need it, which, like, hopefully, I mean, I know I'm going to at some point, but, like, for a little bit, I would like for that to not be the case. And we're going to make a couple more furnaces. 6 is fine. Put 2 up here for decorative purposes, because I will need them for decorative purposes anyway, but we're going to utilize these. Boom, 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 and boom. And then in here, I can smelt some food. Nice. Okay. On the inside of this, where you're not really going to see it, I'll just put cobblestone. Now we have a really cool... This needs to come up a little bit higher. You know what? I think I do want it to be a tower. I think it being a chimney that tall is going to look ridiculous. But I think let's do this when we're done with this, though. I'm going to bring this around to just connect on the side, I think. It's just too much, like... I think if I try to copy that roof, I'm going to be really out of luck here. So let's think about the inside of this. I want to be... I have deep slate at the bottom. Maybe I want the roof to actually be stone brick. Is that crazy? I'm actually so torn on it now. Because I wanted it to be moss. Let's do stone. I think if the tower in the back is stone, it's like whatever. And honestly, mix in some of this cobblestone here. Because I think it'll look good. Yes. Yeah, this is looking pretty slick, actually. Now I gotta wait for more. But you can kind of see how this is going to take shape. This is going to look super slick, dude. I'm really happy with the way this looks. Let's get to bed. I don't want to risk another night. Oh, wait. I can't come up here yet because I still haven't collected any of my stone for my stone bricks, dude. There we go. And then boom, bam, bop, bing, bop, boom. Okay. Now we need to, like, bring some height into this. So, like, here, I want to bring height in here. I want the roof to be, like, broken a little bit. Like real big height differences in specific areas that look good. I want this here maybe instead. Wait, let me get out of the way. My big head out of the way, bro. Yeah, that's cool, bro. That looks so cool. Honestly, you could even, like, take parts of this, like, slower down, but it's not all that important, I think. Let's leave it how it is. And then I need to kind of copy the same style here while putting torches down so things don't spawn. And then same at the back, right? Okay, I'm gonna, like, artificially make some height here. Okay, artificial height added. I kind of want that there with this. Yes. Okay, it's really coming along super nicely. Let's finish this off here. Okay, and now we need to get a roof on this thing. So let's bring in all of our little wood pieces now. Is this tall enough now? Yes. So we want to go upside down, slab up top like that. I now need to do this on every single side. So boom, bam. This seems like a lot of work for my starter base, but, like, genuinely, it's actually going to be worth it. It's, like, the big thing. It will be worth. Okay, how am I doing this part? I think I'm doing this correctly by doing that. And then I want a stair on each side here. And then trapdoors like this. And then with a fence. And I gotta replace a stair. It looks pretty good. Can I put trapdoors underneath here? Good, okay. I can do that. Side of the house looks honestly just fine. Not amazing. In fact, I'll tell you why it doesn't look good. Because I've decided not to put any height in it. I'm understanding. I think, relatively speaking, I'm done with this part of the roof. Let's put a band of these right here. And then, honestly, I think you do the same thing up top. That'll just give it, like, a little bit of something. A little something something. Honestly, you can't be like that then if I'm doing that. That's okay. I still have a good amount of height, like, difference here, so that's okay. I know what you're thinking, Fatty. The roof looks a little weird. Yes, dude. That's the point. I'm getting out of my freaking comfort zone. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool, actually. I can't even lie. Okay, let's continue building up on the outside, because right now we just have, like, an exoskeleton of a home, and that's not good. Let's think for a second. How do I want to build this section? I want to put a fence in. Actually, maybe we want to put, like, real windows in this time. Let's work on one wall at a time here, so that I can really focus up what I'm trying to do. I need more of you. I don't actually know if I need this yet, so let's put it away. Just in case. I'm gonna definitely need more deep slate, though. It's a good thing I have a lot of deep slate. Boom. Let's put that there. There is what I'm looking for. And then we gotta think about what we're doing up here. I need to grab my glass paints first. And now, I'm low-key. Now this is actually freeball territory. Now I have no clue what I'm doing here. That, this, and I want a window for sure. I know that. Put our glass paints in. Okay. After that, let's bring this in. Like that. Is there a world where doing something like this makes sense? Honestly, like, yeah. You know what? I like that. Okay. And now this side is looking pretty good. Let's do... I want lanterns up here is what I'm trying to get at. And then, honestly, like, do you truly put, like, trapdoors maybe right there? One up top, maybe? No, that's not ideal. What if you did it here? Okay, what if you fell then? And then, like, what if you fell and took some damage, like a big dumb idiot? Okay, I don't like these. I do like them on the side, though. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's at least the top part of that one done. Now I need to actually fill in the wall, which this is going to be deep slate anyway, so that's a-okay. Game plan. Add some depth to this by doing that. And then I want my trapdoors and my glass panes. So trapdoor like that with a glass pane here. Oh, I understand. I do want to use the stair, but if that's not going to connect to the block, then what's the point, right? That's that. Okay, well, now what if I do stairs anyway? If you do stairs anyway, it looks like poop and you're an idiot. Let's reevaluate the window. So maybe you just have to do that anyway, and then you can bring that in. This is fine because I'm going to do something like this, and this is going to get the same sort of treatment. That's actually not bad. I don't hate this. Yeah, we'll keep that. I do like this. Dude, it looks pretty sick. And honestly, like, fence here and fence here to get lanterns on them. Yes, okay. We gotta get inside this bad boy now. This is becoming quite the statement on my end. Now, I know what you're saying, Fatty, this house looks really small. That, you are right. You are correct that it does look pretty small right now. Is it going to improve? Notice how I said right now. Okay. That's good. Because that is going to get the same treatment. Boom, bam, and then a trapdoor right there. And then I kind of want the same thing where we're putting lantern, lantern, and lantern. Okay. We're not done because we obviously have a whole back wall. Okay, think about how to do this roof. We could bring in stairs again like this with windows like that. And then what if you did do this? And then just... It looks pretty good. I'm actually happy. So here's my thought process then. And then... Do you take it one higher so that this is like flush? Or do you say it doesn't matter because it still looks pretty good? I think it does matter to me though, is like the bad part. But it is on the same level. It's on the level it's supposed to be at. So like maybe I just redesign the window then. And you just do one instead. I don't like feel great about it, but like it's also whatever. Yeah, that's good. In the morning, I'm going to finish setting up this whole area, which is going to include putting fences here and on the side here. I'm going to move a couple things around, but we have basically our full base built. I need to cover this top area with slabs so that I can't see up there because it is ugly. I think I'm going to need more slabs in this. So where do you want to start this then? Like here. We'll do that in the morning though. And then I'm going to decorate the inside. I kind of do want to put something up here though. Is that dumb? Also, is there any reason to have this here? Did I just add this for no reason? I think so. Yeah, this entire strip is unnecessary. Okay, you're necessary. I'm understanding. For some cohesion. No, you need to stay. I get it. Let's realistically think about this roof now. We can fill in a couple areas where I just have, like, left holes. But I think, like, having it be broken up like this, it makes sense. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not even sure if I'm going to come back up here. Let's block it off for now. Okay, let's get some stuff moved around here. So I do want a furnace. I want that there. I want a trapdoor, which I don't have. Trapdoor here. Let's move you outside and move you somewhere as well. Kind of want you here with a trapdoor as like a shelf and a barrel up there next to you. And this is where we'll put all of our good stuff. I'm going to have to come... Oh, I need fences. Do I have any? I can make 3. I have 4 now. I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure this won't be enough. I lied. It will be. Oh, except I need fence gates for that so that it'll actually connect. It's okay. There we go. And then we're going to set a trapdoor, which again, I am lacking because I'm always lacking trapdoors. Also get my iron, which I do not have a lot of. Turn all of this into nuggets so that we can make only 6. Okay, wait. Let's start smelting some. This is so cool. Wait a second. This is heat, bruh. Okay, wait. I do need to get something right over here, though. Let's get you... Actually, wait. We can make, like, an artificial arch here, actually, by using slabs and then a trapdoor. Slabs, trapdoor. Yeah, that's pretty cool, bro. I mean, come on. How'd it make it look on the side? Perfectly fine. This space is awesome. Okay, this needs a lantern right there. And then, honestly, like, I don't know, maybe some leaves or something. I could just put leaves on it. No, it's so cool without them. The inside's a little ugly just because we need to replace the floor, but look at this. Look at this thing, bro. That is such a sick base. Okay, I gotta get my floors in pretty badly. And I do want to use spruce wood, because it's the only wood I have access to in the world. But, honestly, let's take it from over here, because I think I'm gonna have to clear these trees out eventually, no matter what. Because I'm almost positive I'm building over here. I need to get started on some farms as well. So I need to place down my sugarcane and get a wheat farm started. Make our freaking floor real quick. Where's my shovel? There we go. And I was gonna move this chest, but I don't think you need to. I think you can line this wall with chests and be fine. Let's make like half of these into nuggets so that I can make even more of these guys. Now, truly, you can place them on the ceiling. Maybe I don't want to do that, though. So here's what I like. One right there. You could put one on, like, the foot of your bed, too, right? So the bed's, like, tucked in. It's honestly very cozy. Let's go get some leaves. I have an idea for a bit of a decorative piece here. You put some leaves like this. And then you could do the same thing right here. Except, if you do that, you can see it because of the freaking chest. Let's move this over, then. There we go. It's cozy. I kind of wish... I don't like seeing this wood here. Stop. Maybe we'll change out the wood, because it looks great on the exterior. It just looks horrible on the interior. Also, I think I want to make this... If I make this 2... You don't want to make this 2, right? Yeah, because it'll mess with it. I think what you do want to do is take out the wood in place of deep slate. And then I will need to decorate that a little bit better, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I do know I need to go to bed. Let's do it. First night in our brand new home. Now, what do we do about the outside wood? It feels bad to have it sit like this, so let's maybe move it around a little bit. But then what do we do on the decorative part outside? Let's take some of our fences with us and our trapdoors. So for something like this, I want this gone, I want that gone. Other way around. Reverse this. Pick it up, flip it, and reverse it. We don't actually need this part, I think. Yeah, I think this is fine. Now we need to do the same thing here. This is going to be a little bit more difficult because I do have a 2x1 window instead of a 1x2. And I ran out of stairs. Ooh. Yeah, and then put that there. That feels a lot better. And then on this side, I don't even have it, so it doesn't matter. Not really sure how to make this area look any better, so let's just do that. Sure. I can't put stairs there. I can put them at the bottom here, but I don't really want to do that. Could do that, but I don't love that either. Okay, wait. I'm going to try to do the window design correctly. So you would do something like that and then that. I actually don't hate that. And then, yeah. I liked it more the other way. Hold on. I like that. There we go. That's what I would like to do. Can I... You know, because you'll connect up there. Wait. Okay, yeah. That's much better. Okay. Honestly, this turned out super sick. I think it's cozy enough on the inside. It feels really good. We'll do something like that. These are going to act like our bracers. What an awesome little starter home for our little... Oh, dude! I am so lit about this. Oh my gosh. Cool. Very, very cool. And then our inside, it feels cozy. It feels nice. I'm a big fan. So here's what we got to do now, is I need to start building a couple farms. And I honestly need to build another chest, too. Oh, wait. Do you have barrels? Do I still have barrels? I do not. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what do I have to plant? I need you, I need this, I need that. So my thought process then is to put a small-ish wheat farm to the side here. There's no, like, I don't have an infinite water source nearby, which is, like, really stupid. Let's put one here. Hear me out. I was gonna go down and grab water. I can just grab my water here. And then honestly, like, if you wanted to, you could just put, like, a trapdoor above that. And then I do have to go fill back up this trough because, it's gonna look a little dumb with nothing in it. Let's do that. Let's do a little bit of the same. I don't know that I want the sugarcane to be, like, right up against my stuff. So let's do something like this. Same thing there and there. And this will be the last 2 bits that I can place down. And now we just basically need to wait for my sugarcane to grow so that I can make an enchanting table and actually enchant my armor and my tools. Yeah, if I get the chance. Now that we have the starter home built, I think the next big thing I want to get done is to get some animals over here. We're just, you know, I hate running out of food, man. I'm a man that likes to eat, and I need a little area. However, the area that I want to put them in is going to be a little bigger than the houses. So we do need to clear out some space. I don't know if I want to put it off to the side here. I'm kind of thinking I do. I kind of think we push this back, and then we can put it long ways here, and then put something else right there. So I think that's my game plan. How close are we on sugarcane over here? Oh, I didn't even know the water. Of course it would freeze. This is dark. Can we sleep? No, huh? Let's try this. I'm trying to figure out how to keep this from freezing. Maybe you do something like that. And now it can't freeze, maybe? That's my hope. Hopeful that that will work. I don't want to work in the snow and potentially the dark. So I think we'll wait till morning. I think the sun is going to set soon anyway. Sounds like it is the morning, which it is good. So now I think we just work on mining this whole area out and doing some stuff. Okay, let's push this out just a couple more blocks further, I think. I don't know if we're actually going to need all of this space, but it doesn't hurt to have it just in case. So here's my thought process is we can put it like here. So I want this here. And then this is going to be kind of long, right? We want a couple animals in this thing. It doesn't have to be massive, but it will be long. I'm going to hope this might be enough at least to get started on it. So we want to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need to do the same thing over there with the water bucket that I'm not holding. Sick. Watch this. All right. I was trying to mitigate some of my fall damage. That didn't really work out super well for me. That's okay. Okay. And then I do want to strip all of this spruce down to give it a lighter color without so much texture to it. Because we're going to have some artificial texture, I think. And then I need to come back up here and do this. We're going to go over one block and then go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I got to think about how to process this. Here's what I want. I want some fences. This for sure. We're going to go 1 here, 1 here, and then maybe this and this. Just like that. All right. I need another block here. I think we'll just honestly go double up on this. And then right there, I want a fence gate, I'm thinking. So we'll go fence gate here with trapdoor like that. Good. And you won't be able to obviously see into it once the rest of this is built, but we got to get this side as well. Like this. Okay. And now this is where we get to have fun. We're bringing in all of our stone bricks. Boom. I do want trapdoors here out the front. And this will be kind of our entrance. So this is going to get kind of like a little makeover. In fact, we can do that now. I'll be honest, I think this needed to go up 1 higher. But it's okay. Just leave it like that. Okay. So like here. Good, good. Is this, I think, maybe 1 too long? I'm trying to think about this a little bit. I think we're off to a good start. It's about bringing the, like, I guess I can look at this now. It's about bringing the roof in properly. So the roof should start out here like this. And then we progressively go up 1 block at a time. So we can go ahead and see what this will look like if I do that exact thing. Yeah, so in an ideal world, we're going up by 1 in like quarter steps, basically. So this should start as a bottom slab to a full block, and then over again by 2. And I wanted it to hit here, so I think I am 1 block too high, or 1 block too deep right now. So I need to bring this whole wall in by 1, which sadly means the whole thing has to come down on this side. But this is the trial and tribulation of a man who never plans a build. That's my fault, honestly. Did I do this wrong again? Boom, bam, over by 1, and again, stack, and then 1, and then again. Dang it, I think I'm too big on this by another 1. That, I think, is correct. Gosh, that took me a second to figure out. So it's 1 off, and then a full, over by 2, and then a full, and then over by 2 again. Oh, man. I think I was correct there for a second. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's not think about it too hard, because we need to get started on this one now. So this will go 1, and then 2, and then we just kind of need to do this repeatedly. So that's what the roof is going to look like at the top. Hi-yi-yi. Okay. I think I need to go over here. Yeah, just like that. Okay. And now we need to push this back a little bit. So this is going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then this is where I want this to kind of end, We don't want this whole thing to be massive, just because it doesn't really need to be. But we do want it to be kind of big. We'll go here, because this, I'm being dumb about, needs to come right back up here, where I just completely took it down like a big dumb idiot. I think I can actually, this actually makes it so that my roof is correct though. Because we'll go here, and then I'll take this block away. And that's what it's supposed to look like. So actually, this is good. This is actually the correct spot for it to be. Now the biggest thing with this is that stone brick needs to go like right here. So let's take all of this out real quick, and then we can bring this in as it's supposed to. And I'm going to replace some of this with cobblestone, just to give it the roof like a nice little texture. Might even throw some leaves or something up here, honestly. I'd like to do the texturing now if I can, but I think I might be out of... I have some cobble. And I think you can see how quickly this is going to get larger than our own home. Okay, now we have some texture to it. Let's figure out how we want to work with this roof. I think we're going to just kind of bring it on over like this. And of course, strip all of it. And then we'll bring this roof off to the side. I mean, it's kind of it's going to be at like a very similar height overall. Now this part is where things get weird. Because technically I want this to come back here. Like one block above this. Meaning that's going to be higher, as is this. That's okay. That's good. Okay. Good. And now I need to work on this roof up front so that we can bring that back properly. But yeah, this is looking correct. I think even this could be like one higher here, because I think this whole thing should be, but we're not going to go through that process right now. That sounds like a lot of trouble for me. Now let's look at how we want to bring this roof in. I think obviously we're going to bring stone brick in no matter what, starting after this block. And then we want to bring this in. Boom. And then we'll just keep doing this. Yeah, that seems good. Oh, oopsie, hold up. Yeah, parkour. Yeah, he's still got it. Oh, I'll tell you what I don't have is any more blocks. And by blocks, I mean, of course, spruce slabs, which I am currently out of. Whoopsie daisy. Let's do something like that real quick. It is about to be nighttime, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll go to bed and finish in the morning. Last thing I need a mob spawning on me. But it's looking pretty good so far. The entrance right here is looking sick. That's going to look cool. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. And I guess on that same note, we have to take this one away, right? Put something else there. Okay, but that's the entire roof of that thing complete, which is awesome. Yeah. So here's my thought process then. If we have that there, I think you just bring that in. Yeah, just like that. And now it doesn't look stupid. Yeah, okay. And I have ideas for right there. We'll figure that out here in a little bit. Holding torches I can put down. Yes. Let's put a few down just so that nothing comes in here. So now we need to work on this side. Specifically up top here. I think we can do this. What's my thought process here, actually? Maybe you just straight up... Hold on. I gotta think about this. Because right here is where we have wood. Meaning, right here, where we have wood, needs to come up by one more. I guess on that note, we could just, like, bring more wood in, right? And then up the top here, we are going to have, like, a slightly different thing. So we could do here, here. Oh, poop, hold on. Oh, wait, can you put trapdoors here? No. Poop. How many blocks is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's even! Oh, no! Okay, that's fine. Not ideal, but it's okay. Just bring that in. Sure. Whenever in doubt, I'll just double up on block. So now the side of the roof has, like, something going on here. And then you could, theoretically, avoid doing any of that by just taking this down. And now I don't need to do this. I'm working through it. I'm working through it. This is why maybe I should start planning my builds, but like I feel like I'm the most creative when I'm forced to do something I don't want to do. So now we have to bring in our stone brick. Like that. And I do like the idea of just having like a pretty large window into this space. And honestly, do I have... Let's make some stairs real quick. So I'm going to be bringing in glass panes as opposed to just glass blocks. Take out this block and then take out this at the top. And then have a big window right in there. On the outside of this, we're going to have some decoration, though. This, I don't want open. Just because there's not a reason for it to be, I guess. This side, I do want something open. Probably very similar to what we've already done. Maybe. Those there. That's okay. So here's my thought process here for this window, then. Is that I want no mobs to be able to get up out of it. I do want some stairs, so that it's like an open concept, kind of. And you do that by doing something like this. Yeah. So now the outside of this window looks like that. And then we're going to have something on the outside of it anyway. So this is good. How do you want to handle the back part of this? Maybe you don't need to texture this backside, like, in the same manner. Just have it like that. That's like whatever, right? Guess you could remove this. Because I think it actually goes up here. I want a secondary window right here. Just to give it a bit of depth and space to work with. Oh, yeah! Get rid of this. And then I want a very similar thing here where I'm going 2 fence, 2 fence. You are supposed to be a fence gate. And then like that. This is looking pretty good now. Except for I need to put some stuff in. I need something right here that blocks this off. I guess you could go something like that. It's becoming nighttime. Okay. So now I need to get my windows in here, which I think I have an idea. I don't need to get anything there. I do need to get a window here. Cool. Let's take some of our dirt and fill this in, since there will be animals here. And then let's head to bed, and then in the morning we can finish this off, I think. All right, new morning, new outlook on build. So let's think. On the inside here, I need specifically a fence gate. I can make more. I should make 2 of them. Because this guy up here... Oh, I don't need to be that. There we go. This guy here is going in place of you. Okay. Very, very cool. I need to get my guys in here now. So for this window, here's my thought process. I want to make 4 of these so that I can do that. And then the same thing back here. So now nothing can get in on the sides, but I still have a cool looking window because I like it. And we can go even the extra mile and put like trapdoors right there to give it a bit more character, which I am pretty okay with. I'll even do the same thing here, right? I think that's fine. So now, in fact, give me more of these. So I want it there, there, and there. This is where I might have my lanterns. In fact, take these 2 up by 1. Because I actually think I prefer them here. Yes, we'll have 4 total lanterns. 3 up there, 1 right there. We'll probably do some on the side here. I do want something to decorate this end. So how do we go about that? What if you didn't even have a window here? I guess you don't necessarily need one, right? What if instead we filled it entirely like this? And then if you want a window, do it here, right? Like that. I want some plants, like a little plant thing. Planter box. There it is. A planter box. Right off to the side of this to give it a little bit better looking. And you know what? There's so many plants just right around here. Let's just grab 3 of these, or 2 of these. Give me you. Give me you. Go boom. Bam. And we'll put glass panes here. Let me go get my lanterns and stuff. Hold up. Let's finish decorating this bad boy. Lanterns, I have 2. I need to make more. I'm holding iron. That's good. I can do this now then. It's 4. What else was I coming in here for? I can grab some leaves too. That'll be sick. This more particularly. But let's make the rest of this into glass panes too. Like that. Put you away, put you away. Boom, bam, bop, boom. Very nice. Something like this out the front. You could even put some trapdoors out here too. But should you? Maybe not. Maybe you don't even put this here. I'm not like a super big fan of that. You could do something like that. Just have it kind of bleed out the front. That's better. Okay. And then also, gonna have to do something here. Truly gonna have to. Here is my thought process. What if you did something like shutters on the window? It kind of gets in the way of the planter box, so at that point, let's hit all reliable. That is all reliable, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Boom. Now we have glass there. I could put glass out the front here, but I think I like that more. But there's glass there. That's good. Okay. I now need to clear out this. I can keep this grass because my animal's definitely going to want that. But I do need more... Do I have any more iron? I would like to put lanterns on the inside, but I think... Yeah, I'm low-key out of iron, huh? Okay. Let's do something kind of dangerous, and let's go mining real quick. This is more particularly so that I can get more iron, because I am severely lacking. Do I have any more food I can cook? Yes, a little. Not much. Oof, that's pretty tough, actually. I should take some blocks with me. Let's take blocks of snow, because I have so many of them. Honestly, could you put blocks of snow anywhere for decorative purposes? Would you want to? Maybe you don't want to do that. This looks sick. I'm pretty happy with this. We gotta work out the back a little better. But we'll do something with that here shortly. I'm loving the way the front of this is looking. Super simple. Really matches the nice, like, kind of sleek design of our starter base. This looks great. I think this is like the first time in a video where I'm going back for more iron. I typically stock so heavily on it, but our inventory was just not looking good on it. Okay. Let's do this real quick. I didn't even realize how much this had grown. Very nice. Let me go put this away real fast. Okay. And then there's like nothing up. Yeah, no iron in there. Okay. Best bet. Typically, I would like to say it's going to a cave, and that probably is the best bet. I don't want to do that. But we do have a giant frozen ocean, so here's my thought process instead, is let's make a couple doors. We have some, but let's make more. Okay. And let's head into the water over here down there and see if we can just mine up underwater. I just heard an Enderman teleport. That scared the absolute dog doo-doo out of me. Where is that guy? I see him right up there. Oh, he's right here on the water with me. Leave me alone, please. See, okay. Well, this wasn't expected, but I will take it. Oh, maybe I won't, because there's only copper in here. Cool. Never mind. But this does gives me, I think, direct access underwater, kind of. But you know what? Fine. I'll go under here. Okay, game plan here is to find an underground cave or just a lot of iron somewhere, like this. And then let's hope that we can find a bunch of iron. Might as well take some of this coal, too, while I'm here, because I do not have much at the base. I know that for a fact. Okay, I think that's about all the iron here. So let's get out of here and see if there's more to be explored elsewhere. See a cave right there? Let's get into it. I did not pick up my door. That's cool. Lapis, kind of not what I'm looking for. I need Mojang to not add any river monsters. I might poop my pants, dude. If I was down here, because I love water mining, if I was water mining and a freaking crocodile or a shark roll up on me, first off, big iron vein. I'm going to do my drawers, dude. Without fail. Also, look at that. How beautiful. And look at that, how beautiful. Even more iron for me. I could grab that coal, and it might be worth it, actually. We're finding a nice little cave here. Well, I thought we were. Turns out it doesn't go down at all. Does it go down farther? Dude, yeah, it does. Holy. And there's more iron. And there's a lot more iron. You're seeing this big vein right there, along with this guy? Oh my goodness. Hold on, boys. This might be all the iron I need. Look how much of it there is. Oh, man. I'm not going down to the cave. How much iron do I have? 37? If only there was if only it was 6, 7, am I right? Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. I'm alive! Where's my base? Oh, you know what? I wasn't even that far away. I'm gonna climb up in third person though, because it is snowing and I don't know what time of day it actually is right now. I'm a little bit worried. Let's see if we can... Oh, it must be nighttime. So let's go to bed now. Okay, we got 38 raw iron. Let's cook this up in 3s, I guess, right? Boom. Bam. Well, I had some iron in here. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, didn't really anticipate that, but I will take it. Some more lanterns. Nice. In fact, turn all of this so that we can make all of that into lanterns. And then keep the rest of it up here. I guess I should have got my sugarcane up here too, which I was already doing. Okay. And then I also want to, I think, get our floor spruced up here as well. So here's the thought process. Let's take all of this out, including the block at the very front. Okay. And now, let's do something like... Let's take this one as well. Let's do something like this. So that's going to be you. Take our shield away. Not at all what I wanted to happen. Like that. And then we do this. And then you fill in the middle with slabs. Okay. And then we keep this grass because our mobs need to be able to access it. But you could at least make it look nicer, right? How? Truly, I think you could bring in some leaves into the area, but, like, it doesn't need it, honestly. I don't think so. I think what I do want is lanterns. Let's put one middle support beam. You know what? That makes sense. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to make the axe that I don't want it yet, but I'm going to have to. At some point. So let's put one here. And then another one here. And that should light up the whole area, right? You know what you could even do? You could even be like a little smart and put one there. Now we have this like support beam, which like to me makes sense, right? And if like, what can you even... Is there like even validity to doing this? I think there is, if you don't pay attention to the fact that it doesn't connect at the top. How obvious is that? It's a little obvious. Okay, a little too obvious, so what if instead we did this? Boom. Bam, boom, bam. So now it's actually like held into place. Yeah, that looks way better. Like a lot better. Yeah. Okay, the inside looks good. I need to get some animals to lure in here, but I don't even think my wheat has grown fully yet. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I don't, do I have any bones from my cave escapades? I do, surprisingly. Oh, and I'm holding 2 from a skeleton I killed when I came out. Okay, good. Let's keep our shield honest, which I'm not currently holding. How do I keep putting this thing away? The shield is, like, so important. I preach about it being so very important. Oh, it's in my inventory. Fatty, you big dumb idiot. Okay. So now our game plan is to bring a couple animals home. I need to find animals to bring. Another chicken. Not, again, not at all what I want. Like, I pick up another egg, but... I specifically, I guess I specifically do just want cows. Chickens are the one animal I don't think I need. Another big old cave. I don't want to mess with that at all, to be honest. But I'll tell you, there's no animals nearby. I must have destroyed them all. Oh, cows. Oh my gosh, wait, you saw them, right? Hey, buddy. It's more than one of you? Where's my house compared to here? We are so far away. My house is right over there, which would seem kind of close, but we are so far away. Come on, guys. Don't get tripped up by the snow. It's okay. Stick with me, and you are going to live a very comfortable life in a very small pen. There's going to be a lot of you guys. It's not going to be comfortable, I'm going to be honest. I lied, but that's okay. Lying's okay sometimes. Yes, dude. Yes. Yes. Okay, we have some animals. Big. That took me a little longer than I wanted it to. I'm going to be very honest. I got to keep the wheat on me. We might do something with the eggs. I'm not sold on that yet, to be honest. We can expand our farms, though. Put you away. You can go in here. I'll keep you there, too. And then we get to sleep and wait for a new morning. New dawn, new day. We got our cows, which I'm very happy about. We had them in their little shelter. Huge. I now need to do some more tedious work. I'm glad that we have animals, though. This is big. So I now need to build... my enchanting table set, I think, is going to go right here into a big tower, just to kind of break up the area here. And I think, if we look at this, it's going to be sick. So we'll do this like here. So I want another building there, my tower here, and then a farm out front. Honestly, you could put your setup in the... I could put my enchanting setup here, maybe. Nah, it's going to go in the tower. So I definitely want a storage house there. So here's the next big thing, is I want like a small little storage area, because my storage, I mean, as you can tell, very not well managed. But I think that we can get it there. So here's what I need to do. I want to put it next to this right here, which means I'm going to have to flatten out this to be on a similar level here, which this is a big area. So I would love to get enough leather and more so sugarcane to actually do this. This is going to take a minute. Okay. But we can get started at least on building our storage area. So I need to go mining. That's the big thing, because I need more stone brick and deep slate. I want to do both for this storage area. Maybe opposite of this. I want it to be deep slate at the bottom, or maybe stone brick at the bottom, deep slate roof. I don't know. But we have a mining spot over there, which you can see. I don't want to have to travel all the way over there, and I can't get deep slate over there. So I think what we do is we go down from our little mountain peak that we're on, and try to mine like a little, just like a strip mine, basically. Because this is more for resources and not specifically for ores or anything. Question is, where do I want to start the strip mine? I'd like for it to be in, like, my house. Maybe we start a strip mine. We could start it here. Let's just go here. Let's chop down some of these trees, get them out of the way. We're going to need all this wood anyway. It's the only wood I have access to, so... you know. Alright, I think my plan is just to mine a whole bunch, get as much of the cobblestone and deep slate as I think that I'll need for this whole build. Which, like, I'm hoping isn't going to be a lot, but, you know, I do use a lot of it typically. Of course, I'll stop and get coal and iron as I see fit. Just because we're going to, you know, these are things we always need, I guess. But, yeah, I'm just going to keep kind of mining, and hopefully we find deep slate quicker than... or quicker rather than... sooner rather than later. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I am now at deep slate level. I've gotten a ton of cobblestone. You know what? Not as much as I thought I had mined. We also got some andesite, which we had to go through, some granite. Okay. Let's get to mining a ton of different deep slate, like a ton of deep slate blocks. I'm even going to grab some of this dye right here. And then let's get enough deep slate that I can just start on the next build without having to worry too much about coming back down for more. So I'm going to try to fill up at least the rest of my inventory. Deep slate cobble, and then some of this diorite. Alright, I think I have mined as much as I can. My pickaxe has 31 left, but I've got a ton of deep slate, good amount of cobblestone. We didn't pick up a lot of extra. But I did get a good amount of diorite, which I think will be perfect. In fact, there's even some I've neglected to pick up. There's a water cave here, there's a cave right over here, cave right over there, so I really have not been able to move around too much. But now I gotta go back up to my base and get all this cobblestone smelted. And then work on the next build I want to do. And here's what I really need to do. It looks like it is morning, thank God. Actually, it looks like it maybe just moved over to morning. Yeah, sounds like stuff above me is dying quickly. Oh, I hear a skeleton over here. I'd like to not die. I don't see a skeleton, though. Anybody over here? Hello? My cows are grown up. I heard you, skeleton. I would like to find you so that you can't surprise me. I see him. He's right there. Okay, well, he can't really get out of there. without burning up, so we don't have to worry about him, which is good. We got a ton of stuff. Okay, so let's put our stone stuff away. Anything that doesn't need to get smelted, so that. Let's put some other stuff away that we've kind of just picked up at random while keeping some of the other stuff on us, like my torches. Okay, so game plan now is to smelt all of this. We can maybe leave the 18 to do its own thing, because, like, you know, 4, 4, and 7. Let's do something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's start smelting up all of this cobblestone. Good. So I want to start building my storage room over in this area here. This is my hope, right? I want to get all of this whole hill trimmed down. The storage space doesn't need to be massive, but I do want it to look nice, and it's going to help us to organize. Thankfully, my shovel isn't the item I've been mining with most, so I do have to clear a lot of this. Am I going to have to craft new diamond tools? Probably. Do I have enough diamonds for that? I don't remember. In fact, we should go check. I'd like to say yes, because I'd like to be optimistic. Boom. Oh, yeah, dude. 13 extras? Yeah, dude. We are just fine if I break a pickaxe or two, or even a shovel or two. I'm gonna get started taking this entire hill down, and then, you know, we'll go from there, I think. We finally got the entirety of the hill removed, of course, minus this part, but I'm not gonna worry about it. There's a little bit of coal I'd like to get. This took me a long time. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now we have a fresh area to build our next build. Now, how do I want to build it? I don't know yet. I'm going to go... I need to get some more spruce wood, which I'm currently lacking. Do I have any in here? Yes. Not a lot of it, though, surprisingly. I guess maybe that's not so surprising. If, like, you know me at all. You know what? Smelt that cobble. Okay. I need to do a little bit of research. I'm not going to prep the build, but I'll do a little bit of research to figure out what kind of storage facility I want right in this area. It's a pretty large area, although I don't know that the storage facility is going to be quite this big, but we'll find out. I think it's going to be quite long on this side, so let's put it like here, and then we're going to go 3, boom. Not where I wanted you. 1, 2, 3, boom. Boom. So this will be my entrance, and then I want this to be longer on this side by like one more set of blocks here. It doesn't need to be all that big, it just needs to go out a little bit. So let's place the rest of these before night falls on us. Good. Okay, so here's my game plan, right? We're going to have the entrance be like here. We'll have some minor storage on this side, maybe for our like our items that don't stack, maybe like our like ores, our fancy items, maybe our golden apples, stuff like that. And then over here will be our mass storage that'll line each wall. And I think it'll look pretty good. We just need to figure out how we want to do this. I kind of want to have it have a staircase at the front, but I don't know if that's going to make a lot of sense. But we'll see in the morning as nighttime is about to fall upon this snowy little area. So, yeah, we'll finish building, or I guess maybe start building in the morning. Let's turn half of this into just spruce logs for our walls. And then maybe start there. And then I kind of want a window here. This will look into this area. Okay, now we need to kind of keep doing that. And let's just leave, like, window holes for every area. And then if I decide to not put a window in that spot, we can just fill it. It'll be a little easier than going through the process of breaking every single piece of wood whenever I want a window. And then you would think, honestly, that being around this base would have my plants growing quicker, but you can see over there, my wheat is just, it grows so slow, man. I wonder if it's because we're in a snowy biome. That sounds stupid, but, like, it might be correct. Okay. Now let's think about this. So I do want my door. I need more spruce. So my door's going to go here. We are going to put a stair there. Okay. And now, like I've been doing, let's work on the roof next. And then we'll work on everything else after the fact. And then, boom. And that'll be the front here. I think this is fine. We'll decorate a little bit. And then this needs to now come over to cover this, like, whole area. Not like that, though. And then right here, we get to start a different roof style, which is going to require even more stone bricks. So we're going to kind of do the opposite of what we've been doing here, where we do a wood outline and then stone. Stone outline, then wood is what's up next. Now this roof is what's going to get me. I think you want something... You want something small, right? Like, and then do a very similar thing over here. We do that. 2. And then go up again. And then over by 1 on each. Up again on each. And then another. Like that. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good, actually. It is maybe too tall, right? Because this is going to meet at my head, so maybe this should also meet at my head. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably good. I think I don't want the roof all on the same page. So maybe you go over 1 more here. Or maybe you don't even have to do that, right? Maybe you just do that and then come over on each. Because this block is... It needs to meet here, so maybe that's fine. And then boom. Yeah, that looks good. That's fine. And I can replace this block here at the bottom with a stair to give it a little bit more curvature. Like that. Okay. Good, good, good. And now duplicate that on this side. Boom, bam, bop. Okay. So let's work on getting this all put in now properly. And that's going to start by getting all the stairs in and then curving them around. And then I'm going to need a lot of spruce stuff. By stuff, of course, I mean stairs. Okay, that looks good. Get this backside in here. Backside. I need more stone brick. That's a little obnoxious. I'm kind of running out already. I do still have some more smelting, so there's some solace in that, but like, I was really hoping to not need to do that. And now we need to get our spruce roof in here. So let's look at doing that. We're gonna need some like actual spruce blocks too. I'm gonna have to figure out like what's going on the side of these. That's gonna be a little annoying to figure out also. That needs to be stone brick stairs, which I'm not holding. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, last set of stone brick stairs I'm making for the time being. Assuredly, right? Has to be, has to be, has to be. Okay. We're gonna have to go to bed before we're done with the roof. Let's put some torches up here, just so we don't get mob spawning on it. Okay. Okay, please let this be enough for at least this roof part. Okay, it is. Good. Let me grab my crafting table. Let's head back over. Let's go to bed real quick, and then in the morning we will finish this building. That's my hope. That's my hope. Assuming we have everything we need. Alright, I need to make even more stairs again. Bro, stair making is crazy. I don't even know 8's not going to be enough. I need another, like, 6 of these. Okay, let's hope this is enough now. Good. Except right here, where we could have saved 3 of these, because it is going to curve in to this. And then it's going to curve in again. Snowing again? Is this a thunderstorm snow? Like, where can I go to bed right now? It's not really, huh? I opened something and I'm not sure what it was. Oh, it's this. Okay, I'm out of food. My wheat's not growing. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's get back out there and grow some more wheat so that maybe I can get some... I don't have any bone meal. I have some. I can't go to bed yet, but nothing should also be spawning, so that's good. And then we can mine it with our fortune hoe, which should give me more stuff. It didn't. That's something. Okay. Okay. Let's just grow that for the time being and hope that we get enough. We can put this... hold on to that, because this is going to get me to full health. Okay. I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know if... Like, I can't sleep, so I guess we're just going to build. I can see the sun. I think it's right there. Don't quote me on that. Let's think about bringing this in again. I need even more stairs than I have. That's fine. Like that. And then I need to bring wood in like this. And that's what the little area is going to look like. It's a super, again, it fits right in with everything else that I've got, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want. And we're gonna have a tower back there, and then I gotta figure out something for my nether portal, which we'll see what we want to do there. I do want a fence here that is holding a lantern. And in fact, move this up by 1. Put it here and let it hold the lantern like that. Good. And then I do want lanterns on that. On that. Okay. Do I have like a good way to do this? Put some stairs down. I am once again lacking. Per usual. Not shocking. Okay, we do something like this. And then honestly, maybe that's enough. It doesn't need to look like uber fancy for any reason. I mean, it is just our storage area. Am I holding a door? Good. Boom. Okay, that looks good. This, however, does not. And I do want more stuff here. So let's get fences. Or let's get windows. I want one off to the side here. So we'll do 2. And these will be tall. Out the back, I honestly don't even think we need fence here. I think we just need to make this now look fancy. How do you do that? You go something like here. In fact, you're going to need, once again... Did I pick up my crafting table? Ooh. Once again, more of these. Yeah, I do like the way this looks at the back. And then, trapdoors here. Like that. This is good. Okay. And then honestly, you could remove this and get a planter box on the outside of this. Am I holding dirt? I am holding dirt. Planter box right there. Trapdoors I have here. Okay. And then we'll put some hay bales and stuff in the back as like little decorative pieces, although not uber important, I think. And the front doesn't need to be all that decorated either. So let's go grab some stairs, or not stairs, flowers. I have 2, 1. Honestly, throw a sapling in here and get rid of one of these. So we're gonna shake it up a little bit here. The sapling cannot grow because there's nowhere for it to grow, I hope. I see you there, right there. Boom. Okay. Some hay bales back here will look good. I think maybe some off to the side even might look okay. And then I do want a lantern here. Like that. Same thing over on this side. I do want a lantern off to the side here. And then I have it, boom, like that. Okay. I think on this side, I do also want windows. I want 2 high, just like on the other side. We'll kind of copy it. Not a problem. I slept through the night. I got as much bone meal as I could, which was 6 from 3 stacks that I had in here of sapling, so not much. Okay. Am I holding my hoe with fortune? Good. So here's what I need to do. Grow as much of this wheat as I can, make as much use of the bone meal that I have, which is that. This has fortune 3. Which did not get us any extra wheat. Sick. Okay. But this 1 piece of bread combined with this 2 piece of bread. Boom. Now I have 2. This should enable me to go on a hunt for all my mobs. I just am such an idiot. Sometimes it pains me. I just misclicked and tossed my bread into the composter, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This 1 piece of bread. Okay, I need to go. We actually need to hunt for some mobs now. It's actually dire now. Dude, that's so bad. I cannot believe how bad of a misclick that is. Let's go over there, which looks like a relatively flat area. And the hope is that if there are any mobs near me, they will despawn while I'm over at this other area. That's my hope. Because passive mobs only spawn in a very specific area around the player. Hostile mobs spawn like this. Hostile mobs are much different. They spawn in a giant, big ol' area. Passive mobs don't do that. Okay. Not seeing anybody right now, but we'll just keep getting farther away from the house. There's only so many spots they could spawn. I'm not seeing any animals. This is getting a little a little bad. I have one piece of chicken that I've managed to actually get. Guys, so a couple foxes. You guys are not at all helpful to me in any manner. Can't eat you. Oh, hey, a room and nether portal. Let's go over there. I mean, shoot. It's not what I'm looking for, but while I'm out, I might as well. I'm trying to make sure not to take any damage because it'll make my hunger go down quicker. But also, I won't be able to regenerate it right now. Oh my gosh, there's a cow up here too. Oh, okay, wait. It was a good omen, dude. Good omen to come over here. Where's that cow? Come here, big guy. Okay. And you know what? If you had some golden carrots in your chest, I would not be mad. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Actually, yes. Give me all of it. Okay. Good. So good. Okay, that's... Okay, we can at least eat this for the time being. Huge. Okay, huge. We found some food. Okay. I mean, I guess I could end my hunt for food there and go back home, right? Is that too stupid? I'd like to grab some of that too, but I can only mine 9 blocks, and obsidian takes a lot. Let's head over back to the house, because I do want to finish this building. I need to remove this like little middle plot so that I can get a path working through here. It doesn't have to happen right now. We're still organizing, but it is going to happen. Little animal byproducts can go in there. Pumpkins, you're a part of that. Stone chests will be on either side of the trash because it'll make sense. Black wool, I'll consider you Garbo. Snowballs for sure. Glass and like just random stuff. Let's put it here. This can be like a small area for like the extra building pieces. So like my lantern can also go in there. Obsidian, you are considered good. You know, we can do the same thing with like bows and extra tools we don't need. Here can be like my gems, my valuables. Now we're still going to keep this in here. This is just like, if I need to store something that can go in here, it'll go in here. And like if I don't feel like going and offloading stuff into this area, I'll again just keep it in that chest. I think that'll be fine. So garbage, I'm not holding anything that's garbage. I am holding a bunch of very valuable stuff though. I don't remember what's what here. Stone is right here, either side of those. Gosh, what a difficult little... Keep that on me. I plant life, you're in here. Good. Set something like this. And I honestly, I want to put some lanterns in here on the roof with some fence. Which my wood is here. I have 2 fences. I need more than 2 fences. Here's what I also need lanterns, though. Here, and then go 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. Maybe we need to reevaluate how we're doing this. Okay, that's how we can do it. So now there's one every 4th block. That should leave it lit up enough that these torches are not necessary. Okay. And then honestly, we should probably put one right here as well. There you go. Okay, this whole area is now lit up. So now I want to add some more details that the wood is gone. So I want this, and I need some more blocks to make more trapdoors. Here's my idea. So in areas like this, put trapdoors on top of the barrels, just because I think that'll look nice. And you need more trapdoors, Fatty. A lot more. So many so that you'll craft the whole thing into trapdoors. Because you're greedy. And big. Some extra lanterns right there, and then one right here. As a decorative piece. And now this area looks super cozy, dude. I love it. And then we can, like, super expand this. We can put even chests, like, in the floor here as long as we have a walkway. Like, this is awesome. I'm loving this build. And this is one of the few builds where I don't need to fill in the roof because it's small and kind of low to the ground. It feels very nice. I love it. Yeah, I like the trapdoors on these. Maybe less so over here because I want there to be a split off. Let's just do it for our nice stuff. And then any remedial blocks like these don't need to be there. I'm saying remedial, but I mean like any of our mass storage. That's how I should be wording this. But of course, keep it on the barrels because I like it on the barrels. Sick. The whole base is like really coming along now. I'm like in love with the way this looks. Like super, super hyped about this. I really like it, dude. I like super like it. Okay. So now I need to figure out where to put my nether portal Because I know that right back here is going to be my enchanting setup. It's going to be a very tall tower, I think. But nether portal also has to go somewhere. But right now, I'm extremely happy with this entire build and this entire base area. I need to get rid of this and put some paths in, and then I really got to start... I want my enchanting table set up so bad. But I need to be able to breed my cows more. And I need more wheat, honestly, to breed my cows. I don't think I have enough to even breed them one time currently. And see, this is what I mean. You know what? It's going to be nighttime soon. I don't want to have to go through the process of heading over there to sort. So I can just shove that in there for the time being and keep things on me. And this is why I still have some storage. Plus, my little base looks cozy. I don't want it to be empty against the walls, you know what I mean? But in the morning, let's get it resorted and see what we really need left over. And try to breed our cows, man. Like, gosh, we need that so bad. All right. Another new beautiful day. However, for me, it's been like 4 days since I played on this world. So I forgot what I said I was going to do last time. But I do know what I want to get done is I want to build the enchanting setup for my enchanting well, my table. There it is. I was going to get there. Here's the big thing though, is I need, I think, a couple different styles of block here, and I think the big one that I want to use is going to be deep slate. And then, of course, I need my spruce wood, which I am severely lacking. I also want my diorite. And I don't know, maybe bringing in some stone would be good, honestly, but I'm a little torn on that. You know what? Maybe snow would actually look good for the overall roof bit. Okay, so here's our goal, right? I'm going to go down and chop some trees. I'm going to get all the wood I need. And then, while I'm outside to keep my shield on, I need to remember to do that. I need to continue to check up on my crops because I really need to breed my cows so that my wheat farm, well, so that my enchanting table will be accessible to me before the end of this 100 days, which looking like I might not freaking get there. One day I will have more of you. The more you multiply, the more we all get to succeed. So here's my big thing. So I have a lot of time. It was a kind of a new day. So let's go down here. We're going to chop down a bunch of trees. And then I'm going to come back up and we will start building on the enchanting tower, I think. Chopping down all these trees is also extremely beneficial because it gives me saplings that I can bone meal, or I can compost into bone meal, which is going to be really nice, which I do need because I have not run into many mobs because I am a little proactive on my safety in these 100 days, mostly because I want to build cool stuff and be safe doing so. But, you know, hardcore is still fun to play, and there's a challenge. There's a bit of difficulty to it. I guess for the time being, let's put this stuff away, and then I need to make another axe. Let's just go ahead and make a diamond axe. I think I'm okay to do this now. Now, we got to think about how I want to lay this building out. So I think the big thing is I want to use deep slate as... Well, first of all, I should probably make my deep slate items. I want to use it as the base with diorite and snow as, like, the tower, to be honest. I might have to go get more diorite, which will be a little annoying. Where is my stone cutter? I want a bunch of deep slate brick here. So here's my idea. The tower I want to kind of snuggle in right here. I should fill this area in with dirt, so let me go get some of that as well. It's mostly just to keep it level with the rest of the buildings and so that I don't have to build it, like, super wonky by, like, putting some of it up high and some of it down low. I think that'll just look really bad. And to be honest, I've not really gauged how, like, big this thing needs to be. So let's keep taking it out a little bit. Okay, let's think about it. So I want the entrance to not be too far back. So maybe, like, here. So let's start building something like 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. That is better. I'll have my doors here, right? So then we need to bring this up a couple blocks. So I want the tower to be taller than the house, I think, because, like, it's a tower, and that would make more sense. Something like this, just to show where the door is going to be. Now, I need the base of this. Also, an enchanting table can go here with the books on the sides. Yes, this will be perfect. It doesn't have to be huge. I don't need it to be large. It just needs to fit the enchanting table, honestly. And I'm also just, like, I'm a really big fan of towers, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I like towers, dude. Okay, I think that's 5 blocks from there. Honestly, you could even, like, thicken and widen this out, right? Because we want the next portion to be up. Let's think about this properly now. So now I need to bring in my diorite. I should have brought my... So I should have grabbed my stone cutter for this. Okay. So right here, I would like there to be a transition into my white blocks. So I guess you would do that like this, and then bring these in as well. Or you could, like, not waste blocks, right? Something like this may be better. Okay. Yeah. I like this. I do like this. I think it could stand to be a little taller. I don't want to make it, like, absolutely massive, but I do want it to be pretty big here. Okay. So that looks good. I'll have to go get more diorite for sure, I think. That's not bad. I wish I made this a little bigger. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe I can even go up, like, one more block here. I got a little too cocky, and I have no more diorite. Oh, wait. I literally brought snow blocks to meld in with this. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. I can now texture this a little better. So give me... I guess I maybe should do this on the inside, right? Let's break a couple blocks, replace it with some snow, and then remember to bring the snow up as well. Also, probably a smart idea to light this up so that mobs don't spawn down here, because that would stink. And this will kind of help break up the monotony of what is essentially just a bunch of diorite. All right, with like a pure white block, I think it'll look pretty good. Oh, gosh. Really stupid of me. Like, uber dumb. That was really dumb. I'm trying to go too quick. Okay, let's continue to break this more carefully. Oh, gosh, dude. Okay. Really just need to be way more careful than I'm being. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get myself killed down here, man. Okay. Now that is a proper looking tower that looks messed up. We'll need to decorate some of this bottom to bring some more, like, height to it, I think. But overall, I think this is fine. And I think, honestly, to save yourself some trouble, cap this off now before we get into something and I fall again. So this is where the wood comes into play, because now I need to make a roof on this bad boy. So we need to make some stairs along with some slabs. So I'm not really sure how to do a roof like the big boys do. We're going to start with something like this, and then I will bring in trapdoors. And this is how we're going to kind of start it. And then genuinely, I think you bring in trapdoors for these corners. I think the next step is to bring in stairs on top of all of this, or at least on these trapdoors specifically. And then we probably want some blocks to build with. This is looking pretty decent. I think it's not terrible. What would I change, right? Genuinely, not a whole lot. I think it's actually not terrible at all. Maybe you do slabs on this end. I don't know. This one's kind of a hard call, genuinely. Let's get down. Let's go to bed. I don't want to be out and about when there are mobbies spawning. Not for me. No, thank you. I've acquired my Wendy's. Listen, I have an unpopular opinion. Maybe it's a popular opinion. I don't know. I'm about to voice it. They're making the paper on plastic straws too strong. I said it. The paper on plastic straws is too strong nowadays. And I stand by this statement. Like, why I'm trying to open my freaking straw, dude, and I'm breaking it because it's too powerful. Okay, how does that look? You know what? Genuinely, I'm happy with what I've done. Could we make it better? Yes. How do we do that? By watch this. This on each slab, or on each there's a word I'm looking for. I'm gonna say it. Watch this. Trapdoor. There it is, which I'm not even on anymore, so that's really cool. That's looking bulky. How do you stop that from looking bulky? You do something. I think it's generally just like this block is making it look a little much. But also, is this a full block? Yes, okay. So I do have the option to put fences on it. Maybe that'll look good. Let's give that a shot. Where's my crafting table? Boom. Bam. Let's try to make some fence. Not a whole lot. I'll go overboard. You know, I don't know. I think I'm used to using stone and not wood for the roof. So this is kind of throwing me for a little bit of a loop. Maybe you could, right? But I really like spruce wood. I do want to use this. What if you just cap it off like that and it's just big? I hate that too, but something like that. Hide my body so that I can take a look. It's not amazing. I think it's that this is just not tall enough at this point. I think you genuinely have to just make this a little taller. And that's okay. I can do that. So I think you remove these stairs and you come in with different blocks. And by different blocks, I mean specifically you're going to come in with more spruce like this. Just by making it genuinely taller, I think it'll look overall better. And also, I guess these no longer need to be slabs until this point. Now that looks so boxy. What am I doing wrong? You know what? Take the roof down. Take the roof down. Take it down and then think about this from a smart man standpoint. What makes a roof a roof? What makes a wizard roof a wizard roof? It looks freaking sick. That's what makes it a wizard roof. It looks freaking tight. It looks cool, man. And this don't look cool. This look goofy. I don't want it to look goofy. Okay, follow me. Follow me. Remove this. How's that looking? Okay. Okay. Okay, now what? Now you bring in logs, because you're a madman. You're a psychopath. You're an absolute freak of nature. Okay. Okay. It works here because it's smaller. It doesn't work here. It's too big. But I do have an idea. Here is my idea. I think you make this bigger like this, and then slab up on each one of these. How's that looking? That is certainly a lot better. I am still not in love with it. Dude, roof makers in Minecraft blow my mind, bro, because you guys are absolute beasts of people. Because clearly this is looking horrific. Like, it's just not good. I think you actually could leave this one block here, though. And honestly, like, toss a couple slabs on top of this. A little winter storm. This is very apt because it is currently winter storming where I live. Like, a really bad storm is happening. Okay, how am I feeling about that? I do like that. So now, what if I bring this in? And also, I don't need to do it with this because I've been chopping down trees that I have, or whatever. You know what I mean? What is this? I've already been stripping logs. There it is. That is certainly better, for sure. I think this also just needs some details at some point. Maybe that's where I'm also getting thrown off here. So let's do that. Think about how you want to cap this off. And I think what I want to do is stairs like this, oak like that. Okay, get out of the way and then check how this looks. It's certainly better. I think it'll look a lot better when I have got some details here. But also maybe the roof just stinks and I don't know how to build a roof, and that's also an option. And you know what? So be it. Okay, we're going to leave this water here. So the next thing I want to do with this is add a couple things off to the side here. So specifically, I want a window, and then I want a like little holding area right there that holds like my sugarcane and my lapis and da-da-da-da-da. And I think we can actually look at doing this right now. So the way that I want to do this, right, is we come down to like a section like this, and you bring in a regular block. So we're going to go like here. I'm going to go there, and then there will be an entrance to a spot here. Now I need to truly think about this in a way that makes sense. So this room is not going to be very big. I just need it to look big from this area. Yeah, you can kind of see how that's going to come in. I actually think it should be lower, but you can see how it's going to look. So I actually want this like, probably like here, actually. Let's tear this down real quick and grab our blocks. It just doesn't need to be so high, I think. So I want this to be like... I do want this, I think... I don't even think it needs to go one more out, to be honest with you. I now need to figure out how to turn this into like an actual like little room. So I want there to be a roof that is kind of diagonal. I want it to look like that, right? So maybe we have to bring in more of these. And honestly, I want like a window here on each side. I think this is going to look sick. Okay. I'm honestly, you know what? I'm actually tempted to bring this out even further. Is that crazy? I'm tempted to bring this out by 3 instead. Let's do that. So I should make more trapdoors. Put a stair here, and then I think on this last end of this, you might want like maybe just a slab that comes up. Okay, some of this stuff is going to have to come down then. Let's just remove everything real quick and then focus on making it simple stupid. Like that. And then honestly, like, just bring blocks in there. Maybe can't slab that. My issue is it's not blocking my view of stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, this is getting a little more complicated than I wanted it to. So we go... Here's what we do now. We move different. This is what we do. And truly, this still might not work properly. I'm not really... Holy, yeah. I'm not really sold on this yet. To be honest, this might just change. What if we did this instead? See, you guys are seeing in real time why these builds take me so long. I second guess literally everything I'm building. Everything I touch has to be second guessed. Okay. So let's do something instead like this. Let's build this out by 3. and just make it bigger. It's okay to be large. I think that's fine. Now I want a window there, and I want a window here. It just looks so bulky, man. I don't know that I want it to be this big. You know what? Maybe we just don't do it. We can put like some decorative pieces on the side, but I think this room is built for a much larger tower, which I have not created. So my new idea then becomes this. I'm going to just outcrop that by one more and then put a lantern on it. And then put a lantern. No, of course, like why could I? Is that really? I can't put that there? You're kidding. Okay, take the whole thing down. So lanterns can go on the bottom. That's fine. I can create the bottom by doing that. And then another one, and then this. And I think that's honestly fine. It doesn't need to be like super crazy. And truly, we put a window here then. I think you do that, and then honestly, we just put like a stair and some trapdoors off to the side of that now. I think that looks great. I think that's very cool. Okay. See, we found our groove. Yeah, I think that's cool. I'm not used to building diagonal towers. Maybe I could have built it elsewhere, but like, I don't know. I gotta do more on the roof too. I gotta figure out a good roof there. Man, I don't know, man. Roof stuff is hard. People who build roofs, listen, I envy you. I think you're really cool and much smarter than I. Hey, yeah. It's close enough tonight that I think I'm gonna wait because the more decorative pieces I want to do, the more time I'm going to need to do them. So that's gonna create kind of a problem. Let's look at this. It looks way cooler like this. I need to add another window here, I think. Actually, I would love to add like a little thing with a lantern on the end of it. I think that'll look way better. I also need to remove this dirt, so we should look at it from this angle. It looks a lot better. I really want to figure out this roof. So let's figure something else out though, which is making the base of this building look a little better. I think the base of the building looks like poo-poo, and I don't like that. So how do you improve that? You do something like this. Give me this block. We go here and there, and then you add slabs on each side and a slab here. I'm hoping this will add a lot more like depth to the build, genuinely. I don't know if it truly will. Oh wait, I'm doing too much now. Don't be dumb, Fatty, don't be dumb. You're doing too much, a little much. That's definitely helping a little, but now it feels like it's maybe too much. So instead of having a slab here, what if instead you did 2 stairs into a slab? And that would help kind of naturally boost things up a little more. I like that. I like that thought process. I also think you do get rid of this. This feels like too much now, and I think you instead just do that, these facing in. That also doesn't look good. Okay, let me work. I'm gonna workshop. Let me workshop this. I'm gonna workshop this a little bit. Kind of see where it goes. You know what I mean? And boom. I think that's a little better, but like I'm still not super sold on this at all. I really don't look at this Enderman because he could kill me pretty quickly. Hardcore mode damage on from mobs is like actually treacherous. These bad boys are they're Endermen are like tanks, bro. Glass cannons. Not even. They're kind of bulky actually. I'm not trying to fight that man. Look, he's trying to pick a fight, which is wild, by the way. I'm liking that more. Let's keep that. So here's my thought process for this other side is I just want to put a long little thing that goes into a light source. Can you quit moving blocks in here, brother, please? I'm begging you. I think I do want it on the same level as this, so we're going to go... Actually, I want it on the same level as the other one. So it does need to be at the bottom of a block. Can I somehow manage this in a way that makes some sense? Then there's that. How does that look? It's a little goofy. It's a little goofy. Can we improve this? I think so. I think we do that by simply adding a slab on top and then another set of stairs right there. I'm going to come by and collect all my blocks here, and then I think I'll just repeat the window design. Yay! FatieDadie, the world's best builder, has entered the building. It's a lot better. So this is way nicer. The only big thing I hate is this roof, man. I haven't quite figured out how to, like, properly hit this, dude. It's, like, killing me, actually. Would putting trapdoors make any difference? If I put trapdoor and then a fence up top? I don't know. I don't know. We'll think about it in the morning. Let's get up there and let's put down some trapdoors and see if that helps me to feel any better about the way this roof looks. And if not, I might just, like, tear it down. And maybe it needs to just be larger. Like, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. Maybe it just needs to be bigger. I don't think so. Oh, gosh, please. let that look good enough for me. You know what, surprisingly? I think it looks good now. Shockingly, I think this tower now looks great. Okay, now we just need to remember to breed our cows so that we have enough leather to put an enchanting table in here, and then I guess I can remove this floor. Buddy, can you get out of here? You're kind of making me mad. Okay, let's kind of cap this thing off. I think you want to cap it off towards the top. Here. Like that. And then let's take out the floor and put a different floor in that looks cooler. Okay, I want to really quickly check my supplies and see if I have like a cool little building block I can throw in here that just makes it feel nice. Okay, the answer is no, but that's okay. No, yeah, the answer is no. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go with our spruce. Also, wait. I remembered something. Fatty remembered. I need, where's it? My doors. I need, I think, 2 of them. And you know, while we're in here, let's really quickly make a pressure plate as well. This is gonna activate our doors. I guess you could go up here. So we need 2 doors because this is a diagonal. So let's get our floor in first. Okay. Floor design number 1. Like that. And then floor design final. Okay, wait. How do people do doors? Chad, I think I'm dumb. Wait, how does this... Am I stupid? Wait. How do people... What? I figured it out. I did it on my own. Yeah! Okay, the tower now looks cool. The tower looks cool. You know what? I'm super happy with that. With this now. Yeah, and I did it all on my own! Super sick. Okay. Super cool. Yeah. I'm in love. Okay. I'm gonna harvest my sugarcane at literally every chance I get, because this is the stuff I never have that I need. Okay, so next thing I want to do is build my nether portal. And I really was mulling this over a ton. I couldn't figure out how I really wanted to do this, but I have finally figured out what I actually want to do. And what I want to do is I want to put a chimney on the back of this building right here that contains the nether portal. It'll be pretty big. It'll need to be 5 blocks across, which we have more than enough room, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can even go right here. As long as it doesn't line up with this door, that's what I want. I want more weight on this side since it's long this way. And that should fill in this space like really, really, really nicely. The big issue with this is that I am lacking in general stone items. Specifically cobblestone is the thing that I need. And I have enough andesite to add the texturing, so that's fine. So I think our game plan right now is going to be put all of our wood stuff away, and then we are going to go on a hunt. And by a hunt, I mean I'm going to go down to my mine, and we're going to mine some cobblestone for a little bit. I don't think I need a lot. I do want the chimney to look cool. I also need to make some fireplaces, but that's not what they're called. What are they called? Campfires. And I think that should do just fine. Honestly, you can just mine the cobble at this level. We don't need deep slate. We just specifically need some cobblestone. So I'm going to gather up some of this stuff. I'm just going to gather up a little bit, and then we will go back up and try to build our little nether portal. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I need to create like a base for the chimney, and then from there, so I guess like while we're here, let's do something like this. So I want this to be made out of stone, andesite, cobblestone, and potentially some stone bricks. I'll also be very honest, I have not, like, actually workshopped this yet. So, this could look pretty bad. But I'm going to hope for the best. I'm going to pretend like I know exactly what I'm doing and go from there. Where is my obsidian? I want to keep this on me. I'm going to pretend I know what I'm doing and really hope that it looks like I do. So here's my thought process, right? It doesn't need to come out of this building. It just needs to come out from behind the building. So I pretty much just want it to come behind the building, meaning we're going to take this out and move it over to the other side, probably, if I remember. We specifically need to be going 5 out. So we'll go here. And now how I want this to work is it needs to be at least 3 thick. So we'll go out to here, and then the nether portal needs 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks total. And then I would like to be able to hide it. Although I guess it's really... You could hide it with just 4 blocks. Is this crazy? So if I have 1 nether portal block here, 1 there, 1 here, 1 here. I can hide it with just like trapdoors. So we'll just do that, right? And I want it to be right in the middle. So we need to build up from here. Now, how does a furnace typically look? Or like a big smelting area? I think we're going to attempt to do... Let's push it back even one more block. I don't want it to be visible from the side. Again, I've not workshopped this at all, so we'll see. I want there and then here. And then on the inside is where I want my smelting array to be. Yeah, this is a little nicer. But then my... You know what? At that point, just make it even larger at the bottom here so that it makes more sense. Okay, I've never built like a big smelting thing, so I don't actually know how this is supposed to look. I'm going to bring these blocks in, and then up and over like this. And then I'll have 2 furnaces there, maybe even 4 total. You know how you make this really easy, actually, Fatty? You just build this up really big. We're going to do the FatieDadie strat. I'm just going to make it really big and tall, and then I will decorate this when I'm done. I'll change out some blocks, get a couple things switched over. I want the nether portal to be visible right here. However, it doesn't need to be wholly visible. In fact, I don't really want it to be. So we're going to kind of block it like this. So it's kind of a rift. And this is where you get to come in and place some obsidian. So it needs to go for 3. And then down at the bottom for 2. And then back up top. And then right around again for 3. Okay. And it'll look like this. And I think that is sick. So now I need to figure out how do you cap off a furnace. This is where we probably want our campfires, right? Is right up the top here. They can go right here, and I think what you do is something like this. How do I think that looks? I think that's actually not too bad. Once we bring in the extra blocks, I think it's going to look a lot better. In fact, here, I want to do this as well. I have a couple more of these, and I would like to pile them up at the back. I honestly don't hate the idea of even making more of this to go right out the front at little areas like this. This helped to kind of like give it a better shape, honestly. Much, much better. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side as well. Right, like here-ish. I want it to go... I can't remove these blocks, so maybe we get 1 there, 2 here, and then also 1 here. Yeah. That is a good shape, I think, for it. Okay, let's go make our campfires real quick, and then keep decorating. So now we need to design the back of this so that it doesn't look like absolute doo-doo butter, and I also need to throw in some texturing blocks. I have andesite, and I now have stone, and what will eventually be stone brick. And by eventually, I mean like right now it's going to become stone brick. Good. So we really got to figure out this side, which is looking a little bit rough, I can't lie. Let's do something like this, and then bring these in. Not like uber in love with that, but I think it's fine. Then get these out of my inventory, bring these in. Also should bring in my andesite too. Where's that? And I have dirt. Let's use our scaffolding like scaffolding and scaffold. And now we can put our campfires down at least so that we have the smoke coming out of this. Sick. It's honestly awesome. I think it's freaking awesome. Now I need to light this portal. Now we get to light this puppy. Where's my shovel? This is honestly a little bit more of a difficult setup than I thought it was going to be. I still need to like get like a torch or my furnaces in here too. Do I have any more cobble anywhere? I pretty much just need 2 furnaces. Let's get these furnaces right the way out the back here. Bam, boom, bop. No, that would make sense that I messed that up. Okay, I have an idea. First of all, get a torch back here. And then we go boom, bam. And now you can bring your overhead slabs in like that. Except you shouldn't because it looks bad. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I am truly going to figure this out, I promise. You just got to give me a second. That's better. That's so sick. It's a cool looking chimney. Let's get up to the top and finish texturing up this little area so that doesn't look as bad as it does right now. We go stone, stone brick, andesite. I want andesite here as well. I would like stone brick and stone there. Okay, how do I feel about that? It's freaking awesome, dude. When I light... Hold on, I gotta light this portal because it's about to be so cool. Please tell me I have flint. I didn't even think about this. Yeah, I guess I didn't really process the fact that I've yet to find any, like, gravel, huh? That's okay. I know that it exists around the world. I hope so. Oh, wait, have flint. Oh, sick. Okay, then it does exist throughout the world, and I was correct. I was correct and not stupid. Shows you guys, dear viewer. Let's light this puppy. Yeah, that is awesome. That is so cool, dude. Gosh, that's so cool. Let's look at this. Oh, dude. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that. That is awesome, dude. I love this base, man. This base turned out so cool. Okay. I genuinely think... Hold on. Before I start talking and yapping and talking and yapping. Here is, I just ran right past my cows because I'm not used to doing that. Okay. Can you guys breed again? Oh my goodness. Lovebirds. Okay, so I think my next step is I need to remove this whole piece here and then get to building my paths and my decorations. I have a really cool, like, simple idea for this, like, middle area of this whole build, which I'm kind of excited for. But I'm super happy with this. I'm really happy that we got the tower working, like, looking right and proper. I'm still not, like, super set on this bottom area, but, like, I'm gonna leave it, you know? I created it. It's my baby. It's my beast. It's my monster. And I think it doesn't look bad. You know, I think I'm actually a big fan of, especially that top section. That's so sick. Look at that, man. That is just cool. It is just cool. Okay, so let's get to decorating. Let's break this out. I'm going to keep breeding. We're going to get our enchanted table in before our 100 days is up, which I'm like, I know I'm running out of time, so let's hurry up. In between, let's do that. I'm gonna work on getting all this set up. I'll bone meal some saplings, get them bred and non-existent. Is there a better way to just say I'm gonna kill them? I don't think I have any leather right now, so I might honestly go out hunting for other animals and see what I can do there. But truly, like, we kind of cooked, dude. I'm, like, super happy with the way this whole little area looks. It's gonna look even cooler when I'm done doing this with, like, the path. Oh, it's gonna be sick. I say let's get started on that then. All right, I think it is finally time to finish decorating the base. Now that we've got our nether portal in, which I need to fix the sides on. I kind of forgot about that. We don't talk about it. And then I got my tower in. Also, I need to focus on keeping track of these guys. In fact, I've got some more wheat here. Let's see if they can breed up here. And honestly, if I can't get all the leather needed from my cows, I guess I'll just go on the hunt for other animals, like in the wild. They can't be bred yet. We'll give them a little bit, and then I think we'll come back to that. Let's get to decorating on this base. So here's my idea, right? Here's my idea of grandeur. I'm going to clear out this here, this small plot of dirt, and then right near this area, I want like a small campsite, right? We're in a snowy area. You might have something like a campfire, maybe a couple chairs, a couple torches or lanterns or something. It'll look cool, it'll look cool. But I also need to get a path in that connects all of my buildings. I don't think the path needs to be very complicated. I think we just need to get all this snow up and then put, like, dirt, maybe granite, coarse dirt, something like that. Some more texture blocks. In fact, I do have a little bit of granite. Not a lot, but we can be pretty sparse with it, I think. And then, of course, things like coarse dirt and stuff we can just make. But I don't know. I don't actually know if I'm going to do all that quite yet. And in fact, would this be easier if I just did this? The answer is yes. Okay, I did not truly expect that, to be honest. Sick, that makes my life way easier. Oh, well, almost. It almost makes my life way easier. Now, we don't have to get rid of all of the snow. The path isn't going to be, like, massive by any means, but just enough that everything can be connected. So I think right now what we should do is create, like, a rough estimate of where everything's going to be. So I know that I want a path that leads to here. I want one that leads to this as well. Okay, and then I know that I definitely need one here. I'm going to attempt to avoid this middle area because, again, I'm going to build my campsite here, but I think something like this will work. We now just need to really expand it, honestly. So, like, for this area, we can bring this out. It's kind of like the main little meeting area. We can break that, bring that in about 2. Create a 2 wide here that opens back up here. All right, and now we can work on sprucing this up. So what do I really want to do, right? You want to throw in a bit of... I should probably go to my storage area first. I want to throw in a bit of granite for sure. I think coarse dirt would look really good if I have the gravel to do something with that, which doesn't look like I'm gonna. You could throw in a couple spruce slabs. I think it's dark enough to work with it. Maybe even some leaves. I'm not set on the leaves, to be honest. That's pretty much all we got, huh? Okay, let's make a bit of coarse dirt here. And let's get to, like, placing a couple blocks down. So we'll just kind of break things here and there. Just like this. And this should mean that we can open up a lot of our area for... other builds, or we can open up this space for some really good looking texture. So let's do a bit of coarse dirt, kind of, this can be sparse, it doesn't have to be very heavy. Bring in our granite to also come in a couple places. Honestly, you can kind of see how this is going to shape up, I think. I think you can tell how this is going to shape up. Now this becomes a path. Honestly, I kind of wish that I hadn't have done this, and I maybe just put dirt down, but there isn't really going to be a good way for me to keep it looking good. Okay, and honestly, I think you probably could bring in leaves here now as a decorative item. This kind of will help, I think, tie everything together, right? So you want to do something like this, maybe a large one here, Honestly, just helping to kind of outline this area is going to be a lot nicer than leaving it flat like it is. I think you maybe do something like... trying to figure out a good way to do this, like that. Yeah, this is getting spruced up. We're going to need to add in a couple light posts as well, so I'll do this with spruce fences, I'm thinking. They don't need to be fancy, but I do want a lit path. And I think I do have some spruce. I don't have a lot. You guys get in there, and then I will craft up with what very little wood I have. You know what? Just give me all of it. And then I should... it is going to be nighttime soon. I have time to make my fences here, I think. Okay, I want to say 27 will be enough. Don't quote me on that. Basically, all we're going to do is something like this, right? So right here, I want 4, and then a lantern there. I'll do the same thing right here. 3 and 4 with a lantern there. Something right here as well. Okay, let's get to bed. I don't want any mobbies spawning on me. No, thank you. So here's my game plan, right? Am I carrying my crafting table? Good. Here's what I want to do. This is my thought process. First of all, turn a lot of this into wood. Get some stairs. Get some trapdoors. And then I also am going to need a couple signs here. Okay. So I would like a pit, a fire pit right here. And the game plan for this, I guess I should go get my stone. My cobblestone, I mean. Which is here, actually. Do have some stairs. I'll get some walls and slabs as well. And in fact, let me take a couple more to make a few more stairs. And you know what? I should probably make a couple walls too, just in case. Now let's truly think about how we want to do this. So I want my campfire right in the middle of an area like this. I want chairs here, here. And this is what the signs are for. I'm not holding any fences. That's okay, because I can make a couple. So I want there to be lantern there, lantern here, and lantern there. Follow me, follow me. And then I do want something, not you, but you. Just want a couple of, like, broken up walls here. So we'll do something like this. Maybe something back here like that. And then you could even go one... I don't want it connected to the fence. So maybe we bring it back by one. And then I need a campfire, which I'm not currently holding. Do I have coal in my inventory? Nope. That's okay. I do have some in here, which I can grab. And then we can make a campfire and set it down here, which I think will look nice. Like that. And now we have a nice, cozy little campfire set up. I need to get lanterns, more of them even, which is good, because I do have iron. Do something like this, and make 4 lanterns, which is good. And then you go boom, bam. Now... there is more you could do, truly. What is more you could do? That's a great question. You could build maybe like a small, like, little tent over here. I don't hate that idea, to be honest. I say let's do that. Honestly, I don't have any wool is the big issue. And it is about to be nighttime. Let's keep some stuff on us here, but let's get it out of the inventory. Yeah, I'm lacking in wool, but in the morning we'll go and get some. I'm positive I can find some sheep, and in fact... let's make some shears real quick. Positive I can find some sheep. I'll take any color of wool they can give me. But yeah, like, cozy little campsite's gonna be sick. I think a tent right there is gonna look awesome. I don't even hate, like, bringing my path around to this, actually. Something like that. And then strip this. And then I'll get another piece of granite, or another coarse dirt piece of granite, something over there. Which I'm not currently holding. Oh, yeah, I am. Let's just get that in now. Something like that. How's my food looking? Of course, I was too far from my base for my plants to grow. Gosh. Okay. What am I looking to do? Oh, yeah. I want to dye my wool. So this makes white dye, which I think I can do this. I need a lot more white dye. I need a lot more than I have. Not amazing. So what should I do? I guess I just continue to bone meal stuff in my composter and see how much I can get. I also need this stuff, low key. And I want to place my fairyfly bushes. Let me get these placed real quick. Good. Okay, this is looking really cool, man. Yeah, this is super sick. Once I have my tent there, it's going to look awesome. I should probably also make some snow layers to set down, because I don't know if it's going to snow again before we're done with our little 100 days here. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've not even made an enchanting table. It's been 100 days, no enchanting? Oh gosh. Okay. I should probably also get that done. Thank you. I mean, I do have more stuff to compost, I guess. Yeah, I didn't do much. Let's go grab leaves. Leaves compost, like, a lot, surprisingly, for how easy they are to actually acquire. Only issue is spruce trees don't tend to have the best leaf amount on them. Oh, I hear a skeleton. I don't see a skeleton. That's certainly daunting. You're a big leafy boy, brother, and I'm gonna make you naked. I'm gonna make you almost naked. You get to keep hair, I guess, and there goes my shears. That's okay. Yes, dude, 2 more is good. Oh my god, white sheep? You guys spawn? A little unexpected, since I've literally not seen a single white sheep, I feel like, since I started this 100 days. We're coming to its close, and that's the first one I've ever seen. It's like finding a unicorn, bro. What in the world? Boom, 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 boom. And then I need white again. Honestly, like, maybe you just call this here. I'm also going to redesign this now. I'm realizing that it looks like doo-doo. I'll redesign it in the morning. This will be one of some of our final tasks here. Where was I cooking my food? Thank you. You know what? While I'm here, start spouting up more food. It's the most food I've ever had in this world. Gosh. I texted my friend happy birthday today. And he messaged me back and said, 30 is around the corner. We're getting old. For context. I'm not as of this recording, I'm 26, not even 27. I'm not even close to 30, dude. Oh, you know what I just realized? We can make this tent actually look a lot cooler, I think. So I think you do something like this. Where's my dirt? And then you go up by 1 and then 1 again. I think this will look a lot better. Yeah. Definitely looks nicer. And then we bring in our white wool and do the same thing. Just a much better shape. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Put this at the front here. Now that is a tent. Little large and in the way, but we make it look good by doing this. We bring these in, and I make some stairs. Oh, I'm holding some. We do it like this. I don't actually know if this is gonna look good. I'm hopeful. Don't do this. Stop doing that. You know what? I think if you brought it forward by 1, I think this will look good. So I'm out of white wool. I'm not going to go on a hunt for sheep again. That seems a little counterproductive. I'd say let's just do it as is, and then we can look at changing it if we need to later. And now that you've done that, you can bring in your slabs, which I really don't have. Right, follow me. And then you can do something like this. And now, let me get off of it. Now that looks like a tent, except really stupid. Yeah, I don't think this looks good at the front. I like it on the sides, I think. I think at the front, it looks a little like doo-doo butter. So let's keep this here. I might even remove it. I don't know. I do like this one. Instead of doing it at the front, you do it at the back, and you just hope that it looks good. Because I do like the way it looks as, like, a foundation piece. In terms of, like, it makes the tent look like it has more structure than it does. And I do like that. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Let's get some stuff in here, too. I think we can at least make one more... Let's make a bed. Put that in there, which I'm holding enough stuff to just do that. I don't know why I'm in here doing this. Oh, I'm actually not holding enough stuff? Okay, it's okay. Technically, I am. I just didn't. Let's do that, and then I would also like to make some barrels, which you do like this. Let's make a crafting table. Let's make... a barrel, which you do... How the hell do you make a barrel? Am I dumb? I'm feeling dumb. Hold on. Oh, I just can do that. Yeah, I was just being dumb. Okay. And you can do something like this. So let's put the bed here with a crafting table out at the front. Yeah, I didn't really think that through, huh? Let's put the crafting table here and then a barrel for storage right there. And then you can also have a barrel here and here with a slab and then some trapdoors at the top to make it look more polished off. On that note, yeah, I think that's awesome. Okay, how much bone meal am I holding? Oh, none. Sick. No, sick. Yeah. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Let's get a lantern right in here as well to light that up. Okay, I'm going to get some stuff to compost here. And then I really would like to move these farms. I do not like they're just kind of really small and sitting here. And then can I breed my cows again? And then do I actually have any more wheat I can do that with? Yes. Let's put some of our stuff away that we don't need to be holding. I think all of the stone, I think the fence we can keep because I think we can use it actually. Let's put this stuff away, that away. Keep all my important mini items on me. You can go, I'll keep you. I'll take this. Move that, get you. And then you can go, you can go. Okay. Cows, can you breed one more time for me, please? And then we can commence the slaughtering. That's everybody. Okay. Now, the way that I think I can use this fence is by just adding, like, small little pieces in. Like this. I actually think this is adding a lot of, like, structure to this build, which I'm kind of a big fan of, honestly. I like that a lot. In fact, I like that so much. Can I, like, just do a little more here? I didn't mean to grab the signs. And I can make it here, I guess. Grab this, grab my obsidian. So, what do I need to make this in particular? I need a book. I know that. Let's just make all the books I can make. So, here's my enchanting table, W. Let's go place this down real quick. I ran out of leather quicker than I ran out of anything else. So, that's fine. I expected that. And that should be getting us a higher level. Sick. Okay. We might actually get this done before the 100 days is up. I gotta do it. It's time, boys. Your children will live in your absence. It pains me. It pains me more than it pains you. I'm sorry. I should get in here. So sorry. My bad. I apologize. Excuse me. You shall live on. You will grow stronger because of me. You're welcome. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Minecraft released the new babies, and those things are freaking adorable, dude. 3 more bookshelves. Oh, I have 3 more bookshelves only because I don't have any more wood on me. Wait, sick. I can solve that issue right now. I can make a couple more at least. I should probably chop down all the bald trees. I'm going to be replanting some anyway, so... what does this get me to? 16? So what do I need more? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... You need 15 total? What's 15 minus 8? 15, 8... Okay, wait. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 7 more. Interesting. I might not get there, honestly. The 100 days is almost up, and I'm still, like, only halfway through my enchanting setup. I'm going to get finished building this base. I'm going to go get more leaves. Keep everything else on me. Actually, cook. All right. What do? Do I go hunt down more cows, or do I leave it be? I guess you could leave it be for now. Here's what I do have to do, though. Do need more leaves. I don't want to chop them down near my base because it's going to make my thumbnail look ugly. So let's go away a little bit. You know, we haven't even explored this part of my world yet, so, like, maybe there's more to it. And then... Big lava pool. Interesting. Let's compost these leaves, and then let's see how much bone meal we get. And then we'll go from there. I did not get a lot. I'll say that. I'll be the first to tell you. You know what? You know how much easier my life would have been if I found a village at any point during this 100 days? I said early on, I think they can spawn. In fact, I thought I was positive. That just might not be true. Maybe they can't, because I never ran into a single one. It never happened. Boom, bop, bing. I do want some behind here. Of course, right there. Of course, here. I do need more. Oh, it looks awesome, dude. It looks so freaking good. Oh, I'm in love. Okay. Have the cows grown? Have any of you matured? How long? I don't know how long this typically takes. But I don't know that I'm going to have the time for it. Let's do the only other thing I can think to do, and that is honestly to Finish getting the bone meal necessary to finish this base, man. It is, we're just basically done. I don't even need that much bone meal, so let's just, let's grab the last little bit here that I need. Okay, I think that should be enough. And then we'll make some snow layers, place those around to give this, you know, make the area look like a snowy forest, as the video would entail. And then we'll go from there. No, yeah, just basically rob me blind. That's okay. Watched you just rob me of like 20 leaves. No biggie, bro. I wanted that to happen. You know what? Put the rest in here. Let's do that there. Oh, gosh. Locked myself in. Oopsies. No, you absolute sack, bro. No way you just robbed me. Okay, that was my fault. I robbed myself. You're all too baby. Okay. Well, I think this is as much as I could do. I think I have exceeded my own expectations in terms of like the builds, the base. I mean, everything just looks so good. I'm in love with the build that we've got. Super happy with how this turned out. I cannot overstate that I love this little area. I think, you know, if you guys want to see 200 days in a snowy forest, let me know. I'd love to expand this base kind of down and around. Some in the back as well. Just make this like a really nice big town. I love this 100 days. This has been one of my favorites so far. Just because it was relaxing. It was calm. I felt good. How do you do this? How in the world? You can't make snow layers? Oh, gosh. Fine. I'll brute force it if I have to. We have time. We have time. The sun is not setting yet. Hold on. Hold on. I want it to look like it snowed here. Where's my snow? Oh, gosh. Give me... Oh, wait, you can make snow layers. Oh! Okay, I'm understanding. I'm understanding. I get it. My brain just blew up with info. Hold on. Oh, yeah, snow it up, baby. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. Snow it up. It's gotta look snowy over here. Oh, we can change we could vary the height. I completely forgot about that. Uh-huh. Go, Patrick. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There we go. There we go. How's that looking? Good. Good. Snowy. Very snowy. I need some down here. All right. Now, you know what? Now we're done. Now it's done. I think I've done as much as I care. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a good one. I'll see you all later. Be sure to like and subscribe and see you in the next 100 days.